State your first and last name and your date of birth.
Sherelle Silver, 7/20/84.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged
What up,
with one
Bosky?
count of possession of a dangerous drug, a class 4 felony, one count of criminal trespass in the first degree of a residential structure, a class 6 felony, one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony, and one count of criminal trespass in a residential yard, a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to the trespassing in the first degree of a residential structure and criminal trespass in the first degree of a residential yard. I did not find probable cause as to the possession of dangerous drugs or drug paraphernalia. I did appoint an attorney to represent you in this matter. You do have a status conference hearing on October 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on October 31st at 8:30. I am inclined to release you to pretrial services, which means that I would be releasing you back into the community without bond, but your release would be supervised by pretrial services. You do have to promise to appear for your court dates. Do you promise to appear for your court dates?
Yes.
Your release conditions are that you cannot return to
you guys play too much.
scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victims. Also, you must appear for your court dates. Failure to do so would result in a warrant issuing for your arrest, and a bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to talk to you about today. If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
I do have a question. So you found probable cause meaning that I'm going to be charged with, or?
I found probable cause means that right now, at this moment, when you're in front of me, do I have enough information, or do I have enough evidence to believe that you committed the offenses as presented? Mm-hmm. Today, I made a probable cause finding, yes, as to 2 of your charges. I did not find probable cause as to the drug and drug paraphernalia charge. However, that doesn't mean that by the time you get to your court
I'll fix it right now. Hold on.
You do need to show up for your court date. That information could be found before you get to court or when you get to court. And you could be charged with all 4 counts.
Okay.
So you need to make sure that you go to court.
I will.
Okay? Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Okay, if you'll step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
She's a one sick puppy. All done.
Mr. Von Fur, if you'll please come to the podium, and Mr. Brandt, will you please have a seat in the chair by the door? Good morning, sir. Can you please say your first and last name and your date of birth?
William Von Ford here. May 24th, 2007.
Nicole, thank you.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of criminal trespass in the 2nd degree, a class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to that offense. Due to the nature of the charge, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You will have an arraignment hearing on October 28th at 2 p.m. I am inclined to release you today on your own recognizance, which means I am releasing you without bond, but you do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
What up, Kendra?
You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court date would result in a warrant issuing for your arrest, and a bond would be imposed.
I don't think, Kendra.
This is everything that I needed to talk to you about today. If you have no questions for me, if you'll step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Brandt, will you please come to the podium? And Christy Renz, will you please have a seat in the chair by the door?
I don't think they were okay.
Morning, sir. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Tyler Brandt, 12/10/88.
You are here today because you have a warrant out of the Superior Justice Court. Due to the nature of the charge, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You do have an arraignment hearing on October 30th at 8:30.
Can you guys hear the court?
I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance today.
No?
You do have to promise to appear for your court date. Do you promise to appear for your court date?
What about now?
Please be advised that if you fail to appear for your court date, another warrant is going to issue for your arrest. I will let you know that the recommended bond here was $500.
No, nothing yet. Nada.
I decided not to impose that today to give you an opportunity to go to court and take care of it. If you don't go and another warrant is issued, that bond will be imposed. Do you understand?
I just fixed it, Lynn. Thank you.
That takes care of everything.
You should have told me. How come nobody told me?
If you have no questions for me, if you'll please step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Renz, will you please come to the podium? And Josiah Pittman, if you'll please have a seat in the chair by the door.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know.
Good morning, ma'am. Can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Christy Renz, 9/23/1963.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct involving fighting, a Class 1 misdemeanor.
Naomi, thank you.
And 1 count of criminal damage, a
You
Class
told me
2
twice?
misdemeanor. I did find probable cause as to both counts, and
I gotta open my eyes.
I did not appoint an attorney to represent you because
I was
due to the
happy
nature
just
of the
watching.
charge, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel. You do have an arraignment hearing on November 4th at 1:30. I am inclined to release you on your own recognizance today, which means I will be releasing you without bond. You do have to promise to appear for your court date.
I didn't see
you.
you.
For your court date.
Yes.
You have the following release conditions. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate any contact with the alleged victim, and you cannot possess any weapons. If there's an order of protection or order against harassment that has been issued, you must comply with the terms of those orders. You cannot reside at the same location as the alleged victim. You will be permitted one civil standby with local law enforcement to assist you in collecting your essential belongings, and you are cautioned that if you violate the no victim contact order, you could be charged with a Class 6 felony of aggravated harassment. Failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court date would result in a warrant issuing for your arrest, and a bond would be imposed. Looks like you may have a question.
Heather, thank you for the follow.
I do. My 15-and-a-half-year-old son is at the house, and I need to take care of him.
Well,
all of a sudden,
have to get your son and stay someplace else. You cannot be in the house with the alleged victim.
Okay, but that's my house, though.
It's not anymore.
Okay, I'm just...
You're homeless now. You're unhoused.
You've been charged under a domestic violence statute. These are the release conditions for domestic violence cases.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so if you have no other questions, if you'll please step to your left, the officer will give you your paperwork.
All right, thank you.
Hey, yeah, so I was on last night.
Mr. Pittman, will you please come to the podium?
I was on. I think I was on for like a few hours. I think I was on for like 3.5 hours last night or today in the morning.
You were here today.
Damn, that was kind of tall.
Your first and last name and your date of birth.
Josiah Pittman, 9/18/98.
Sir, you are here today because you have 2 warrants for your arrest out of the state of Washington. As a result of those warrants, that you are a fugitive of justice. As a fugitive of justice, you do have a right to have an extradition hearing.
Trenton, thank you for the follow. Robert, that's right, Robert. Welcome back.
To bond. Your warrants, you have 2 of them. Each of those warrants has a secured appearance bond in the amount of $40,000. You do have the right to hire an attorney at your own expense. One would not be appointed to you because this matter is civil in nature rather than criminal. Extradition requires a governor's warrant to be signed by both the governor here in Arizona and the governor of the state of Washington. That process can take between 60 and 90 days. You also have the right to waive an extradition hearing. If you choose to waive an extradition hearing, you would not be entitled to bond, and Washington would have 30 days from tomorrow to come and pick you up.
Keep on keeping.
If you don't have any local charges pending. If you have local charges pending, the 30 days would not start until after those matters were resolved. I will let you know that I am aware that you do have some cases pending here in our court. Did you get the information regarding extradition?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you know how you would like to proceed today?
With caution.
Yes, I don't want to waive my rights.
Okay, so then you will have your extradition hearing for both matters will be on your first one. This will be your initial hearing.
It looks like a baby cat on his head.
Hearing will be on October 27th at 1:30 for both matters. And your secured appearance bond for each matter is $40,000. So your total secured appearance bond is $80,000.
Damn, 80,000?
You do need to, if you're able to post bond, you do need to appear for your matters. Or if you fail to appear, that would result in the loss of that bond.
What up, Morgan?
And I also am aware that you're being held on bond in your other matters that you have here. As well, so just make sure that you attend all your court dates, or that would result in the loss of any bond that you do post. And
Moby, thank you. Orale. Carson in the house.
So I believe that takes care of everything that I needed to talk to you about. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. So I'm
Patrick,
here again
thank you.
because the courts, or I don't know, Washington forgot to add those other 2 charges.
I don't think that it's Washington that
she don't
forgot
care.
To. Essentially what happens, I see that you're here, and what I am guessing from what happened is that maybe you posted bond in the other matters. if you were going to be released, they will do a warrants check to make sure that you are eligible for release. And if they found these warrants, that's why you were not released, and that's why you had to be seen on these warrants.
I never posted bail.
Okay, so then somehow, some way, there was something happened that there was a check that was made regarding whether or not you had any outstanding warrants. And it was found and brought to the attention of the court.
Right. I was just going to say the warrants were, like these charges were added, but they were supposed to be together because they're in the same.
Well, I can't do anything about the state of Washington.
Okay.
So I just see that the state of Washington issued 2 separate warrants, and they have different offenses, and I'm guessing, I don't know if these are 2 separate charges that happened at different dates. I don't know. I don't have that information.
I don't know.
I just have the warrant.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That fool's not going to remain silent. Come on now. No bueno. Lock him up, writes Jose Luis Barraza. Dude, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Let me say, hey, he just walked off. That fool's gone. Alexis, thank you for the follow.
The courtroom?
Did she say clear the courtroom? Did she say clear the courtroom? No.
So, ma'am, can you please state your first and last name and your date of birth?
Portia Milton, July 12, 1980.
You are here today on a new case. You were charged with 1 count of possession of a dangerous drug, a class 4 felony, 1 count of aggravated DUI, having a passenger under the age of 15, a class 6 felony.
DUI?
1 count of aggravated DUI, driving with a license that was suspended for previous DUI, a class 6 felony, and 1 count of child abuse, a class 6 felony. I did find probable cause as to all of the charges, and I did appoint an attorney to represent you. You will have a status conference hearing on October 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on October 23rd at 8:30. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $10,000. If you are able to post bond, you will be released to pretrial services where you are to participate in drug testing and monitoring.
No bueno,
You cannot drive a vehicle with anyone under the age of 18 years old in it. And if DCS is involved, you must comply with all directives from DCS involving contact with the minor child. This failure to comply with your release conditions or failing to appear for your court dates would result in the loss of any bond that you post. A warrant would issue for your arrest, and additional bond would be imposed. This takes care of everything that I needed to talk to you about. If you have no questions for me, if you'll step to your left, officer will give you your paperwork.
What up, Gabriela?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you guys think her sentence should be?
Joshua Martinez, date of birth, October 1st, 1993.
Hey, just mom?
Is here on a new case. Mr. Martinez is not present in court due to being in medical isolation. He was charged with 1 count of aggravated assault on a first responder.
10 or 15?
That would be a class 2 felony. I think. I'm so sorry. Hold on one second. I just wanted to make sure I have.
For sure, mentally. I mean, how dare you driving with your child in the car after you've been drinking and that you've been drinking? Good morning, bro. Hey, what up? Like, who does that? Like, why would you put your child? I mean, if you don't care for yourself, at least you gotta care about your child. But I guess if you don't care about yourself, how can you care about your child, right? That makes sense, right? If you don't care about yourself, why would you care about your child? Yeah, that's insane. I couldn't imagine doing that to my innocent children, right? I'm in El Salvador. That's right, hell yeah, you're in El Salvador. Hey, you're gonna have to eat some pupusas, some pollo campero. Hey, I'm gonna be back next month. I'll be out there next month. Let me see. It's lit out here, bro. Shit, tell me about it. I was out there. I went in August and September. For sure. Hey, thank you. Gotta care about yourself before you can care about anybody else, right? Selfish is the problem with people. You're not lying. You are not lying. Exactly. That's crazy. It's no bueno. Hey, if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99, and I see we only got 5,000 taps. What's up, my people? Let's get up to at least 20 so we can get to the FYP, if you will. It's free. Remember, it's free. Tapping the screen is free. Hitting that follow button is gratis. It's free. Free 99. Let me see. I know someone that's a police officer and drives under the influence.
It is a class 2 felony.
What the what?
I did find probable cause as to that offense, and I did appoint an attorney to represent him. He has a status conference hearing on October 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on October 23rd at 8:30.
I was just in court yesterday. This mom had a kid in the car. She got in an accident and had a DUI.
The alleged crime, and he cannot possess any weapons. Mr. Martinez will be advised that if he fails to comply with release conditions or fails to appear for his court dates, that would result in the loss of any bond that he posts. A warrant would issue for his arrest, and additional bond could be imposed.
Come on,
I will meet with Mr. Martinez. If any changes are needed, I will do so either on the record or in writing.
What the what?
And I'm so sorry. And then Mr. Jesse Gibson, date of birth, October 21st, 1973.
Come on, Judge, get it together.
He's also here on the new case. Mr. Gibson is not physically present in court due to...
Janela.
I do have to clarify, for Mr. Martinez, the reason why he was not present in court is concerns that he's a danger to self.
Eating my food, hell yeah.
There is a concern, he is in medical isolation. He was charged with 1 count of possession of a narcotic drug, a class 4 felony, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. I did not find probable cause as to either charges. Julie, we have to reprint this order. I did not find probable cause as to those charges. He will have I did appoint an attorney to represent him. He has a status conference hearing on October 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on October 31st at 8:30. Because I could not find probable cause, Mr. Gibson will be released. However, he will be advised that he still needs to appear for his court date. He will be advised that that probable cause could be found at a later date, and that if he fails to appear for that court date, a warrant would issue for his arrest and a bond would likely be imposed. I will meet with Mr. Gibson. If any changes are needed, I will do so either on the record or in writing. This concludes our 8 a.m. initial appearance calendar. We stand in recess until 11 a.m.
Hey, hold on, guys. But wait, there is more. There is more. Let me see. We're about to go to Miami-Dade right now. Miami-Dade, I repeat. Virtual bond hearing. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Is it this one? I think it's this one.
Recording in progress.
Hold on, guys. I'll put it up on the screen right now. Hold up. Hold up.
Do you want me to find probable cause for what's here? What do you want me to do? It's your case.
I'd want you to find PC for the first degree. I apologize for not having the motion ready.
Judge, I'd ask to find no probable cause for the armed robbery. In the
robbery?
That was involving a male.
She set it up.
Ms. Wheeler?
She set it up. She puts an ad on list crawl. Although it could have been her twin sister too, but she's involved.
She had a twin sister.
She meets him, a video of her going out, meeting him, and then she had to go walk away.
A
video.
video.
Go to her apartment or something to call her mother.
Oh, yeah, that's no bueno.
And then the others jump out with the gun and rob the guy.
So, Judge, there's nothing indicating that she was aware ahead of time the mail was going to
do. You want to find probable cause for what's charged? I will. Conspiracy to commit armed robbery.
Damn it.
Give her house arrest.
House arrest? Let me see here.
All right, so count one. I'll find probable cause. House arrest with the GPS monitor.
GPS, you say, Your Honor? All right, I'm trying to adjust the screen. Just bear with me here.
$7,500. Level 3 house arrest. Curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Stay away from the victim.
You know what?
Good luck to you.
I'm gonna do here. Bam.
State may charge it as an armed robbery with a firearm as a principal.
Bam. Can you guys see better now? You guys prefer to see the perpetrator, right?
Kevin Ariovita, page 5. Oh, at 11:30, starting to mend.
Let me see. I'll put myself right there. All right. Yeah, cha-cha. All right, cool.
Answer some ladies. Sorry. Anyway, good morning. You were arrested for attempted aggravated assault with on a law enforcement officer and disorderly conduct. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review for probable cause.
Let me fix this up for you guys over here on... super bright. There we go. Damn, she looks young. How old do you guys think she is? She looks super really young. You see, this is so much easier to watch on my TV. It's just delay on the TV. Laughing out loud. She's like 20. Ooh, did somebody page me? She's 22, 18, 21. Let me see who paged me. Let's see, let me get this pager out of here, if you will. I put it. Ooh. The good thing, this technology from the 80s.
Okay, Ms. Cord, what's your argument?
Judge, no PC.
503. I got a text from 503.
Like threat to a law enforcement officer.
But it came out blank.
Guess you're having a bad day.
There we go.
How long in Miami?
I had to get out the lab. Which guy? Ms. Danny Jane.
Count one. There's probable cause for threats to law enforcement.
This is live right now. This one is live. The majority of the time I'm live. Last night for the Board of Parole hearing, that was not live. But most of the time that I'm on, it's live.
Conduct. I don't know about that. I guess.
If you will.
I don't even know if there's a crowd gathered to say that. Oh, it says causing.
Hey, what up, C1?
All right. All right. So count one is
not really what the
services alternate bond, $500. Count one. Count two, disorderly conduct is $150. Have a nice day.
Hey, what up from the UK?
500.
Morning,
Pretrial alternate 501 and $150. Next was Ezekiel Leatherwood.
I need to bail her out.
on juvenile probation.
Okay.
And let me move this to the side right here. I don't know. You know, I'll put it to this side here.
Page 5. Good morning, Mr. Leatherwood. You were arrested for 1 count of attempted felony murder and 4 counts of home invasion robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon.
That escalated
I will appoint
quickly.
the public defender's office for you.
This was going to wait for life.
Review the arrest affidavit for probable cause.
Yep, that was done. Did I hear that right? Yeah, it was. He did a murder and home invasion, if you will. Yikes! That's what you got to always lock your doors, people. I don't know about you guys, but I have my doors locked 24/7. As soon as I walk into the door, I'm locking my doors in the house. I jump into my car. My cars are being the car doors are being locked, if you will. Why? Count him for done. I never lock my doors. You might get an unwanted invitation. What court is this? This is Miami-Dade. And I just got a page. Let me see who paged me. I got a page from 760, and you put hi, hello. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome. I always forget my car keys. Oh man, man. Not only are they gonna steal your car, they're probably gonna break into your house too with the keys. That's not a good combination right there. I grew up in Jersey City, New Jersey. The doors stay locked for sure. I think I've been to Jersey City before, and man, it was wild out there. I went into this parking lot of this Dollar Tree. Man, you couldn't get into the Dollar Tree without the employee opening the door, and if they didn't like how you looked, they weren't letting you in, and they only let in one person at a time, if you will. It was somewhere Jersey. I'm not sure if it was Jersey City though. Stalked on, you get locked. You're out, loaded. Let me see. Absolutely. Maybe he likes intruders. You see, if you live where I'm from, you should be gone in one night. Forget about one night in a matter of minutes. What? Got in my car the other day and realized my keys were in there for 3 days. Damn, Gabriela. You gotta do better than that, Gabriela. Put him around your neck. Get one of those a lanyard and put it on your neck. Let me see. In London, you must lock your doors. So what was the outcome last night on your live with the parole? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who you're referring to, Diana. There was a lot of people we saw. We saw maybe 4 or 5 people last night. You got to be a little bit more specific.
Okay, so I had a chance to review the arrest affidavit. Apparently, your client was shot by the victim after he brandished oh, damn, they shot this fool? like a machine gun, AR-15 style rifle.
Britt, thank you
Force
for the follow.
victim to go into the home, I guess. And the victim, then he's trying to get into one of the bedrooms.
Man, hey, good for them.
The other victim inside the home shot him.
Damn, that's crazy. Imagine you're in your
He
house.
sort of confessed. I don't see 4 counts of home invasion robbery, though. I see 1. An attempted felony murder. I see that too. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims.
Hey, I'm not mad at them.
Shasima Alford, no contact with the alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment at all times. You're 18 years old. That's home invasion robbery charge. It's a crime punishable by life in prison if you're found guilty. So I take it, Ms. Corey, you're going to invoke his right to counsel.
Yes,
the guy that
be
did.
invoked right to counsel.
All right.
Right to me.
So count 1.
That fool got denied.
Felony murder could also be attempted first-degree murder. I don't know how the state's going to charge it, but I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing pursuant to Florida Statute 907.041. I'm going to hold you with no bond on count 1, attempted felony murder, and no bond on count 2, armed home invasion robbery. You're going to see it. That's for counts 1 and 2.
It went viral.
Counts 3 through 5, you want $1 each?
That's fine.
Hey, now somebody comes into your house. Hey,
you're going to see a judge tomorrow.
That's expected that you defend yourself.
On the state's motion for pretrial detention. And sir, you want to stay away order?
I wouldn't expect anybody to lie down on that.
All right. Good day, sir.
He's gonna go home in a pine box. Hey, what's up, Velma? How's it going? Erica, thank you for the follow. If you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. Don't be a Scrooge McDuck. It's free for you. It's free for me. Pine, cardboard, probably, with the way things are going right now, it'll probably be made out of plastic, if you will. Recyclables. Let me see. And for anybody that's new here, when they say 25, that's life. Not in the U.S., no. In the U.S., they have to say life. That parole that they put those white googlies on his face.
Battery. I will appoint the public defender's office.
This is live right now.
So the victim sitting in a wheelchair by the bus stop on 12th Avenue in West Flagler, it says, an unknown Hispanic male wearing a blue shirt and black pants walks up to him and got in his face, punched him in the shoulder, and then continued walking.
Did I hear right that he attacked a guy in a wheelchair? Oh man, what is this world coming to?
Said he was talking to his friends when an unknown Hispanic male wearing a blue shirt and black pants became aggressive with him.
Is this live?
Victim told him to leave him alone, and then he grabbed victim 2 and punched him. There was a physical altercation.
How are you going to fight somebody in a wheelchair? That's not a fair fight. Trish, thank you for that.
And I guess then Mr. He was positively identified.
Send them to my pond.
Victim 1 gave a positive ID. Victim 2 also gave a positive ID of Mr. Urbina.
Ashley, thank you for that daily heart.
Felony battery, maybe because victims in a wheelchair, maybe that's why they announced it.
She does. She keeps on. Hey, what up, Captain Austin?
Going up to people punching him. Okay.
Looks like just 2 batteries.
How long have you lived in Miami, sir?
My life.
Oh, it's battery on a disabled adult. He's in a wheelchair.
Just because he's in a wheelchair doesn't indicate that they are disabled. That would need to indicate that the alleged
what?
victim is disabled.
Well, they needed mobility assistance.
If I sit in a wheelchair, doesn't mean that I'm disabled. It means I'm
no, it needs assistance, mobility assistance. Let's bring in the officer and find out why he charges a felony battery.
Yeah, bring in the
You're ordered
officer.
to stay away from the alleged victims, Marvin Leon Gomez and Ernesto Martinez Gonzalez. No contact with the alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Well,
or you say if you want to agree to it, 2 batteries, that's fine. I'm still setting a higher bond, not 1.
More than likely, if you're sitting in a wheelchair at a bus stop,
I'm fine agreeing to the 2 batteries.
Okay. Probable cause for battery. And M1. Count 1 will be $2,500. Count 2 will be $1,000. Have a nice day. Stay away.
Well, that was a lawyer flush. But I had to, man.
Next, we have Davian Michael McDonald.
Hey, if you guys could do me a favor, guys, let's get up to 20,000 taps. We're up to 16,000 taps so far. It's free, tapping the screen. Come on, hey, that's all you guys do on the, on your phone. Just tap. You do the double fingers, do the 3 fingers, man. Even do 5 fingers. Come on, let's tap. It's free. I'm not asking for any gifts or anything, but I am asking for taps and follows and shares and comments. That's it. It's free. Hey, what up, Ant? Where you been at, man? I haven't seen you in a bit. Can't hear you.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for domestic battery by strangulation and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Did she say strangling? Man, what is this, like the 70s?
I believe it's probably not for both.
Hey, like strangling somebody, that's like so 1980s and 1970s, if you will. Strangle somebody.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Anna Melendez. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medications, personal business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand? Stay away.
Yes, ma'am.
Setting a bond. Count 1 will be $4,000. Count 2 is $1,000. Good luck to you, sir.
Hey, Sue, thank you for that.
Next, we have Lawrence Franklin, page 6.
Hey, for anybody that's new here, this is live. This is happening in real time. This is not pre-recorded. This is happening right now. And this is Judge Mindy, viral Judge Mindy out of Miami-Dade County in the state of Florida, if you will. I know a lot of people that are coming from the UK or Australia or different parts of Europe are not used to watching court and
Mr.
live.
Franklin, you were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied conveyance. Sir, can you afford to hire an attorney?
I try 87. What up?
Pardon me?
No, ma'am.
All right, I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
This was kind of tall. Let me there we go. Put this fool. There we go. There we go.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Colorado, Colorado, they do offer virtual court, but I've never done Colorado. We're not even allowed to listen to a police counter. What? That's pretty gacho. Don't get this in the UK. Now you do. You just have to come. For those of you that don't know, I also stream these on YT whenever I'm not on. I run these 24/7. There's some courses that do run 24/7. What about Vegas? For Vegas, I got Henderson. I haven't been able to find a live court in Vegas besides Henderson. Do you have streams? Do you stream? Yeah, I stream Arizona. I do Maricopa County and Pima County daily on YT. As a matter of fact, we just got off of we just finished the Arizona stream. Hey JB, thank you for that daily heart. What about Delaware? Delaware, I'm not sure. Washington State, yeah, they do offer online virtual courts, and I do them from time to time. New Jersey, no, I've never done New Jersey. Seattle, Washington, I have not.
Did a serious bodily
When
injury.
Henderson happens on Saturdays at about between their schedule's is not written in concrete. Damn, this was in the turtle suit. Between 2:30 and 3:30, the stream starts, and it goes on for about an hour.
So, Judge, we're supposed to have a PC hearing for Mr. Ford?
Maryland,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Anybody coming in?
Is Trooper Micah Little present in the Zoom call? If you are, please raise your hand.
That they got him in a padded room. That's why he got that green schmuck on.
Good afternoon. Where's Mr. Gorgeous?
Gorgeous. Hey, for Vegas, they started blocking their scanners.
He's here, Jan.
After that country music
Trooper
festival,
needs to be
pewing.
promoted. He has his hand raised.
Oh, the trooper's here. Wonderful. You should have told us you're here sooner. You wouldn't have had to wait.
Hey, what up, nurse? Anything interesting happening in prison today, nurse?
All right, he needs a Spanish interpreter, I believe, right?
Yes.
Good morning, sir. We're here
I can't see
because you
nothing,
got
James.
arrested for leaving the scene of a crash, no serious injury,
Oh, we got an interpreter.
driving under the influence of alcohol, fourth or subsequent offense, and driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction.
Bien, señor, nos encontramos aquí porque se le acusa de abandonar el lugar de un choque sin haber provocado lesiones graves, por conducir bajo los efectos del alcohol por cuarta o subsiguiente vez y por conducir con licencia suspendida después de más de 3 condenas.
All right, so there's no probable cause for anything other than DUI. So the trooper's here. Trooper Little, raise your right hand and be sworn, please. Do you swear or raise your right hand, Trooper? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
Oh, that's the copper.
I do.
No había motivo fundado para ninguna de las acusaciones excepto conducir bajo los efectos del alcohol. Tenemos presente al policía estatal Little, ha prestado juramento a decir la verdad.
All right, Trooper,
Sorry,
can you
guys.
tell us,
There we go. The cop is right
did
there.
you arrest Mr. Borges?
¿Podría decirnos si
Yes,
usted
ma'am.
arrestó al señor Borges? Sí, señoría.
Go ahead, Steve. You ask your questions.
I apologize, Judge. I don't have any notes on why there is a PC hearing called for this, just that there was one. I don't know what the issue with the case is.
Was there, did he get involved in a crash on State Road 826 on October 11th? And if so, did this defendant, was anybody injured?
Entonces, quería decirle, oficial, este acusado tuvo un choque en la 826 el día 11 de octubre que resultó en algún tipo de lesión.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, was that question directed towards me?
Yes, sir. You charged him with leaving the scene of a crash, no serious injury.
You're welcome, Paula.
DUI, fourth or subsequent offense, and driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction. There's nothing in this arrest affidavit that supports that. So we're not using the probable cause here.
Okay, yeah, so the victim requested fire and rescue for back and neck pain. She refused transport. She advised you to take herself to the hospital at a later time.
Bien, entonces, oficial, fue usted quien incluyó estos cargos por abandonar el lugar de un choque, conducir bajo los efectos y conducir con licencia suspendida. ¿Qué fue lo que sucedió? Bueno, la víctima se rehusó a recibir ayuda de parte de los paramédicos y más tarde fue ella misma al hospital por dolor en el cuello y la espalda.
Was Mr. Borges the person involved in the car accident that fled after hitting the victim?
What up, princess?
Yes, ma'am.
Y el señor Borges fue la persona involucrada en este choque que luego huyó del lugar de los hechos. Sí, señoría.
And does he have a valid driver's license?
Field is here.
What?
Mr. Glickfield is here, Judge.
He's not saying anything, and I don't want to sit here all day. Look what I got left.
I understand.
2 hours.
I am willing to ask the questions here now that I know what the issue is. Okay. Now, is this accident, is this victim, the one that is referenced in the first sentence of the arrest form where it mentions there is an accident that occurred on State Road 826? Is that the leaving the scene of the crash that this defendant was charged with?
She's annoying.
Yes.
Y esta víctima, la que se menciona en la primera línea del informe de arresto del choque que ocurrió en la vía estatal 826, es la misma víctima que estuvo involucrada en el choque por el que se le acusa al acusado de abandonar el lugar de los hechos. Sí.
When you ran a record check on the defendant after arresting him, how many did you see any prior DUIs that he might have had?
Yes, there were a total of 3 this year.
Hey, what up,
Correction, this will be the 3rd this year.
Excuse me, for the year 2025?
Yes, ma'am. I believe one was in February, the other one was July.
Entonces, después de hacer una búsqueda de los antecedentes de este acusado, pudo averiguar si anteriormente se le acusó de conducir bajo los efectos. Sí, me parece que este caso sería la 3ª vez este año. En el 2025, sí, me parece que primero en febrero, luego en julio.
Hey, what up,
Chad? When he ran his license, did you see that it was suspended? And if so, how did he have more than 2 previous DWLS charges that you can recall
No,
seeing?
convictions.
Convictions. My apologies. Convictions.
I don't
Entonces,
recall on the convictions, but the record check did show that it was an ID card, no longer a driver's license.
y luego de hacer una búsqueda de la licencia, usted pudo corroborar que estaba suspendida y que tenía otras 2 o más condenas por conducir con licencia suspendida. Bueno, no recuerdo el número de condenas exactamente, pero sí averigüé que se trataba de una identificación, que ya no era una licencia.
No further questions from the state.
Trooper, is his license suspended?
No tengo más preguntas.
Yes,
¿La licencia sigue suspendida? Sí, señoría.
Do you know how many prior convictions he has for the license being suspended?
I don't recall right at this moment. I can't find out though.
Okay.
¿Sabe cuántas condenas tiene el acusado anteriormente por conducir con licencia suspendida? No lo sé ahora mismo, pero sí lo puedo verificar.
Miss Corey, any questions?
No, Judge.
Licenciada Corey, ¿alguna pregunta? No, señoría.
So count 1, there's probable cause for leaving the scene of a crash, no serious injury, that's a 3rd-degree felony. Given that this is his 4th, I'm sorry, what did he say? It's his 3rd DUI this year?
3rd?
I'm
What
setting
the
that bond
hell?
at $5,000.
Oh, man, hold up.
Bien, por el cargo número 1 hay motivo fundado por abandonar el lugar de un choque debido a que se trata de su 3ª acusación en este año. La fianza es de $5,000.
Count 2, DUI, 4th or subsequent offense. State, what bond do you want on that?
For the DUI?
Yeah, you want $5,000?
$5,000 is over.
$5,000 for count 2.
Por el cargo número 2, conducir bajo los efectos del alcohol, 4ª o subsiguiente condena, la fianza es de $5,000.
Count, if there's only probable cause for driving with a suspended license.
Cargo número 3, solamente hay motivo fundado para conducir con licencia suspendida.
That bond is $500.
La fianza es de $500.
That's also going to be plus house arrest with a GPS monitor.
Eso será
level 3 house arrest, curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Esto será además con arresto domiciliario nivel 3, tendrá hora de llegada, tiene que estar en casa entre las 11 de la noche y 6 de la mañana.
No drive order. You don't have a license. You could have killed somebody. You keep driving drunk. You need to get help. It's no driving unless you have a valid license.
No puede conducir. Usted no tiene licencia y continúa conduciendo bajo los efectos. Es muy peligroso, puede matar a alguien. Necesita buscar ayuda.
Count 4, Your Honor, the resisting officer.
Oh, the resisting without. I'm sorry. There's count 4, resisting without. 1 minute. I didn't even see how he. 1 minute.
And he has a vote use on house arrest on 2 misdemeanor DV cases and a traffic DUI.
The resisting is described at the 3rd paragraph.
Yeah,
at the bottom.
El 4º cargo es por resistirse sin violencia. Además de esto, estaba bajo arresto domiciliario por otros casos de delitos menores.
I don't know. I think I might do some more border parole hearings later on. Would you guys like to watch some later on?
Okay, so count 3.
I'll have some free time maybe later
I'm
on
sorry,
in the
count
evening.
4 is $500. So the total bond is $11,000 plus house arrest.
All right.
Bien, por el cargo número 4, $500 de fianza, así que el total es de $11,000 de fianza más arresto domiciliario.
Yeah, I can't stream border parole hearings right now.
And that's with the holds, correct, Your Honor?
Yes, with the holds.
I told my wife I was going to take her to breakfast, so.
Además, con órdenes de detención por los casos de delitos menores que tenía abierto.
717. We got a page from 717. Love the content. James, thanks for
it's
always being on.
717.
I'm just waiting for my wife to get ready right now. She's getting ready, so as soon as she tells me that we gotta go, I gotta go. I'll be out of here like a bat out of H-E-L-L, if you will.
No.
I'm 2517177 though. That one was also no cross, but he was on house arrest on a traffic DUI. Alpha 7780 Alpha Echo.
There should be a hold for that, Judge.
8-0 or 8D like dog? It could be D. On the she just print out, it's D like dog, AE. I'm not sure what the hold would be. I don't know what that charge is.
He has a DUI. He was on house arrest.
Did she say DUI?
La orden de detención es por un cargo de conducir bajo los efectos, en el cual se le había otorgado arresto domiciliario, el número de caso A778DAE.
I don't have to hold him on that. He just won't get out of jail because he has.
Took him into custody on the case and gave him house arrest at 1,000.
Say it again. I took him into custody.
Judge Correa had taken him into custody and gave him house arrest at 1,000.
When was that?
On September 22nd.
Yeah, he should have a hold to see Judge Correa on that
Anita,
case.
thank
What's
you.
the ticket number, please?
A778DAE.
La jueza Correa le había otorgado arresto domiciliario y fianza de $1,000 el 22 de septiembre, así que tiene una orden de detención para regresar ante su sala.
Miami-Dade, this is Miami-Dade Court.
I think I set my bond too low. I didn't realize he was on house arrest for a DUI. I'm setting count 2 DUI, fourth or subsequent offense at $10,000. So it's 5,000 count 1, 10,000 count 2, 500 count 3, 500 count 4.
Bien, me parece que ahora la fianza no es lo suficientemente elevada porque ya estaba bajo arresto domiciliario por otro caso por conducir bajo los efectos. El cargo número 2 serán $10,000 de fianza, cargo número 1 $5,000, los otros dos cargos $500 de fianza cada uno.
That's a plus house arrest level 3. Good day, sir.
Esto además del arresto domiciliario nivel 3. Buen día, señor.
I said good day, sir. Good day.
Dayton Bell. Is he here today?
Good day. 4 DUIs, yeah, 4 DUIs. That's real dedication right there, catching 4 DUIs. Turtle Suit is back.
You were arrested for battery with a prior conviction, false imprisonment, robbery by sudden snatching, criminal mischief, and I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for everything. You are ordered to stay away from Rose Travieso, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department. And
you ain't right, Chef.
And you have to go to the victim's home for your personal belongings? Yeah?
Yes.
All right. You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay-away order, sir?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I'll set a bond on count 1 battery. The prior conviction will be $1,500.
False imprisonment, it's
Count
when you
2.
hold somebody against their will and you don't let
False
them move.
imprisonment.
Or you don't let them leave an area. Yeah, there it goes,
Yeah,
Jessica.
will be,
Unlawful restriction of a person's freedom, basically. Thank you for that. You put it.
I'll set that at $1,500.
You put it so
Count
eloquently,
3.
if you will.
Robbery by sudden snatching is $2,500. Count 4, criminal mischief, is $150. Have a good day, sir.
I wouldn't want to be in a damn turtle suit because when you're in a turtle suit, they normally put you in a padded room. So you have no cover. You have no sheets.
Next case is Earl Francois, page 7.
They probably give you a rubber pencil, like that's about this big. You get a toothbrush that's probably about this big. What does the turtle? So he's either a threat to himself, a threat to the institution, or or to both. In other words, you got nothing. Yeah, you got nothing coming your way. And now it's a room with a camera. That too. Can't forget about the camera. It just depends. It depends what level of a threat that you are. Because they could always 5-point you onto a freaking onto a bed. Let me say, they do that green. It makes them get their meds faster, or the hot meds, if you will. What's up, Miss Leanne? No, laughing out loud. A concrete room with a metal bed frame.
Good morning, Mr. Francois. You were arrested for an attempted aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer without violence.
Is that Suge
I will
Knight?
appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's getting his car towed. He jumps in the car. The officer tells him to get out. He drives the car away. Let's see. The deputy standing in between the driver door. That's in the driver's seat. He's trying to get him out of the vehicle. He drives forward. He carried the deputy along with the vehicle. I don't know. I think there's probable cause for like the battery on the law enforcement officer.
Judge, I'd ask you to find no probable cause. If the officer is standing between the car and an open door,
he shouldn't have driven off. He knew the car wasn't supposed to.
But if the officer's holding on to him as he's driving, he's not touching or striking the officer. It's just the officer looks like he didn't let
He's trying to stop him from taking the car. It's like he's illegally parked, and those tow truck drivers trying to do their job. Let me hear from the state.
It clearly says that he's grabbing the guy, trying to pull him out, and the defendant is just driving along, dragging him with him.
Damn.
That's bad.
There's probable cause that a minute.
Officer's going to be.
It could be an aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer also. I was choosing to find PC for the battery on the law enforcement officer. Count 2, there's probable cause for resisting an officer without violence. I guess I'll split them. Bond on count 1 would be.
Hey, where's everybody tuning in from? I'm curious to see where you guys are. You guys from the United States? Are you guys from the UK?
Does not have any local
Australia, Europe,
priors, and he does
Africa,
not.
From St. Lucie.
Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto
Rico. No, he has no priors.
New York, Chirac,
Count 1,
Tennessee,
I'll set it at
Tampa,
$3,000.
Colorado,
Count 2
Virginia,
is
Australia,
$500.
South
Good luck
Carolina,
to you.
Arizona, North Carolina,
3,000
Indiana,
count
Boulder,
1, 500
Colorado,
count 2.
UK, Los Angeles, the 213, Vancouver, Florida. I'm from Miami, Florida, Indiana, Toronto, Canada, Michigan, Fort Worth, Texas, California, North Carolina, Ohio, Arizona, North Korea, Mesa, Arizona, Tennessee. Build cool things. What's up? South Central. That's right. From the 323, if you will. Jersey, Washington, Michigan, LA, Cali. Let me see, Scotland, Little Italy, NYC, or Connecticut, East Coast. Smoggy Lantern, Indianapolis, Indiana. Stand up. Hey, from LA, New Jersey.
Good afternoon, sir. You
New
were arrested
America.
for throwing or shooting a deadly missile and aggravated assault with a firearm.
Señor, lo han arrestado por lanzar un proyectil mortífero y por agresión con agravantes.
Portland, Oregon.
Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Señor, ¿usted tiene los medios para contratar a un abogado? No.
You own your home?
¿Usted es dueño de su propia casa? No.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar a la oficina del abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Central Florida. From Washington State, I see you, Jelly. Richmond, California. That's right.
So the victim struck his vehicle and left, and he goes and chases that victim, asks him to wait for the police, and then he drives off anyway. He's afraid, and then he fires a gunshot.
Nah, Chloe, this is in real court.
Aquí habla de que la víctima la chocó y luego él sale persiguiendo a esa víctima, le pide que espere a la policía y luego continúa.
Are those prison-issued headphones? These are the CL20s, homeboy.
There's probable cause for count 1 and count 2.
Y después de esto dispara, hay un motivo fundado para los cargos 1 y 2.
These are your standard issue prison headphones, if you will.
Right, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Kevin Melendez. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, or place of employment.
The Rick Ross edition.
Se le ordena mantenerse alejado de la víctima, en este caso, Kevin Meléndez. No puede tener ningún tipo de contacto o comunicación, ya sea de manera directa, indirecta, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o mediante terceros, y debe permanecer al menos a 500 pies de la víctima, de su hogar, lugar de estudios y lugar de empleo en todo momento.
Sir, how long have you lived in Miami?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que vive en Miami, señor? Over 10 years.
Right, Angel? Hey, how do I know you guys ain't AI? Are you guys real?
Well, count one will be. I don't know. You don't want to go? What do you want? He was the victim was driving off. He was trying to stop him. Wasn't right what he did, but I don't know what you want for a bond.
¿Y qué está pidiendo la fiscalía en cuanto a una fianza?
I can do $2,500 bond each count. Okay?
That would be fine with the state.
$2,500 bond each count. The total bond is $5,000.
Only I will wear a
$2,500 por cada cargo, fianza total de $5,000. Buen día.
This is not a Chargers cap. This is a Rams cap, if you will. I'm real. A la Berg. Hey, thank you, little 713 for the follow. Highly appreciate you. Hey, be like little 713. Hit that follow. Now she told me just stay because she says I'm on a good one.
Good morning,
so
sir. You were arrested
she
for
just cooked
possession
breakfast.
of a controlled substance called crystal meth. I will appoint the public defender's office for
I'm
you.
a human, I think.
Buenos días, señor. Lo han arrestado por tenencia de una sustancia regulada llamada metanfetamina en cristal. Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Hay motivo fundado para la acusación.
How long have you lived in Miami for, sir?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que vive en Miami, señor? 8 years.
Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day.
Se le concede el programa de servicios previo a juicio sin pagar fianza. De no ser aceptado, la fianza alternativa es de $2,500. Buen día, señor.
Next
He's
up,
in
DJ
love with
Daniel
the
Ramirez
cold
Ramirez.
Bond out.
Bond out. Javier Thoreau Martinez.
He has a registration.
Thank you.
Hey, who in here is AI? There has to be AI in here or bots. If you're a bot or AI.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a burglary to an unoccupied structure or conveyance with prejudice and petty theft.
Buenos días, señor. Lo han arrestado por allanamiento de una
Sabrina.
estructura o un vehículo desocupado con perjuicio y de hurto menor.
That was structure or conveyance. Anyway, I'll appoint the public defender's office for you, and you also have an immigration hold.
Ooh, this
Voy a
was
nombrarle
done.
abogado de oficio para que los represente. Además, tiene una orden de detención de inmigración.
Immigration hold. Man, that's my worst nightmare. And I'm born in the U.S. I'm a U.S. citizen, but nowadays you never know. You run into the wrong immigration, Homeland Security, and bam, next thing you know, you're in freaking federal detention center. Let me see. She got a red snapper that will talk to you. What? I'm white and I'm scared of ice cream. Ay. This is their bond. Yep.
So there's probable cause for burglary and petty theft, a second-degree misdemeanor. There's no value for the items that stole from the home.
Hay
Jersey
motivo
courts are
fundado
crazy.
para la acusación de allanamiento y para el hurto menor, delito mayor en el segundo grado, porque no tenemos el valor de los artículos que se llevó de la casa.
You're ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Brandon Peña.
What city?
Se le ordena mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima, Brandon Peña.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by
Hey,
telephone,
what's up,
or
Joe
through
Billings?
third parties.
No puede tener ningún tipo de contacto o comunicación con la víctima, ya sea de manera directa, indirecta, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono, o mediante terceros.
And also, you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school, and place
Ocean
of
County
employment at all
Atlantics.
times.
Debe permanecer al menos a 500 pies de la víctima, de su hogar, lugar de estudios y lugar de empleo en todo momento.
Is
And
this
you're also
live?
ordered to stay away from the victim's residence at 11240 Northwest 3rd Terrace in Sweetwater, Florida.
Se le ordena además mantenerse alejado de la residencia de la víctima,
Jury duty?
localizada
You
en la
showed up to that?
11240 del noroeste y 3 Terras en Sweetwater, Florida.
Count one, there's probable cause for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling. That bond is $7,500.
Por el cargo número 1 hay motivo fundado para la acusación de allanamiento de una morada desocupada. La fianza es de $7,500.
Count two, there's probable cause for petty theft, a second-degree misdemeanor. The bond is $150.
Por el cargo número 2 hay motivo fundado para hurto menor, delito menor en el segundo grado. La fianza es de $150.
Have a nice day.
Buen
Hey,
día.
Next, we have Kearns Cadet.
who throws their when
Page
you guys
one.
get a jury duty summons in the mail, who throws them away or who ignores them or who acts like they never got them? If you will. Who actually shows up to jury duty? Not me. Shit, I'd be scared not going.
Good morning, Mr. Cadet. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It's from it's from September 8th of 2025. I will appoint the public defender's
show up.
office for you.
I love jury duty. I called and they canceled. I would love to do jury duty. You guys, I would not love to do jury duty. You don't get paid. Like, screw that. Or you get $10 a day or whatever. What am I going to do with that? I've been on jury duty for 2 times? What the what? Tap the screen. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Highly appreciate you. $20 a day in parking is $25. Let me see. Just say you know the person and you can't get let out. You can't get let out. Dallas, you get $15 and free parking. My company pays my hourly if I go into jury duty and lunch. If in Texas, $6 in Texas? I wanted to, but I finally got the papers and never heard back. I got $150 for 10 days? That's a ripoff. Chacha, they did you dirty, Chacha. And Banks, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you guys. And if you guys haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free. It's free 99, man. Who doesn't love free? I love free. You love free. I'm streaming this for free. I mean, what else do you want? Gators fan for life. Gracias. What is jury duty? Let me see. We get 15 in. Let me see. My company pays your salary. Hey, Amy Lynn, thank you for the follow. Federal jury duty. You get a lot more. I never even thought about federal jury duty. I wonder how they select you for that. Type of Baltimore. I was like, man, that's what I was thinking. Baltimore. Hey, who's been on federal jury duty? I have not. Are they frozen? No, though. Okay, yeah, I thought they're $256 if you work. In Georgia, they pay you $25 a day, which is. But if you no show, they will issue a warrant for you.
It's not a Hummer; it's a Hammer. It's not domestic. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from David Senatis, the alleged victim. No contact with him, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, or place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order, sir? All right. And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. What do you want? How long you living here in Miami?
2 years.
2 years?
Is he Haitian?
I set a bond.
What do you guys think?
$3,000. Have a nice day. Missed one?
I feel bad watching these people. Hey, what do you mean feel bad? Like a majority of these people are there because they committed a crime. I mean, they put themselves in this situation. I mean, there's nothing to feel bad about. Now, if you got arrested and you didn't do nothing, you were innocent. Those are the people I will feel bad for. But man, most of these people, you put yourself in that situation.
Next we have is Joey Pansilanis.
No face. Thank you for that, dude. I've been put in and did nothing. Hey, it happens sometimes, Frazier.
Is he here?
Bond it out.
I'm from LA. That it happened to me plenty of times. So
10. Come on down.
Bond it out.
What?
He bonded out.
He's a bond out. Ricky Perez. Okay. It's nice. Maybe I won't so much. We got two
Florida
today.
has draconian
two
sentencing.
forms.
She said, "Come on down."
We'll need
Then we have Angel Funes Perez. Morning, sir.
Buenos días, señor.
So you were arrested for aggravated battery. It's an added charge. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
And he also has a nice hold.
Señor, lo han arrestado por agresión física con agravantes. Es un cargo adicional. O le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio. También tiene una orden de detención de inmigración.
So let me review for probable cause.
Reviso para determinar motivo fundado.
I think you get bailed out before you go to see the judge. I know in California you can. I'm not sure about Florida though. I work at Maricopa Superior Court, so I always get released from jury duty. That's right, Ronnie.
It's like a battery charge.
The fire rescue was called.
Tuvieron que llamar a los paramédicos.
He hit her in the face with a cell phone and also kicked her.
What?
La golpeó en la cara con el celular y también la pateó.
I hope it
So
was
you
an
are
iPhone
ordered to stay away
17.
from the alleged victim, whose initials are OGM.
Se le ordena
OMG.
mantenerse alejado de la presunta víctima cuyas iniciales son OGM.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto o comunicación con la víctima, ya sea de manera directa, indirecta, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o mediante terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima por las redes sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Y debe permanecer al menos a 500 pies de la víctima, de su hogar, lugar de estudios y lugar de empleo en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No se ve involucrado en ningún tipo de actividad ilícita y no use o esté en tenencia de drogas ilícitas.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No compre, esté en tenencia de o porte arma de fuego, municiones, armas blancas.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Debe entregar cualquier arma de fuego, munición o permiso para portar arma oculta a la estación de policía más cercana y traer recibo al tribunal.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Did somebody say pager?
Puede regresar a la residencia de la víctima una sola vez hasta 48 horas después de su liberación.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Pero debe estar en compañía de una escolta de policía.
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
Para así retirar su ropa, medicamentos, documentación importante y herramientas de trabajo.
If you have an ice hold, you're not going anywhere. You're no bond, nothing.
You will be arrested.
Si regresa a la residencia de la víctima sin la policía o permanece allí, será arrestado.
Last time I talked to you, he was doing good.
Stay away orders.
¿Entendió la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
So yes, you understand the stay away order?
¿Con eso quiere decir que sí entendió?
Sí, ya entendí. Gracias.
Yes, I did understand. Thank you.
What
So
does
there's probable
implicate?
cause for battery of first degree misdemeanor. I agree with Ms. Corey. The bond's going to be $1,000.
Hay motivo fundado para una agresión física. La fianza es de $1,000.
All right. Good day, sir.
Buen día, señor.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Next, we have Tariq Williams.
All right, there we go.
Added charge.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. You were arrested for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon or firearm and aggravated battery on a pregnant victim. I will appoint
What?
the public defender's office for you.
Agua, drop one, flush one.
Let me read all of the
You know what, dope shot? That's not necessarily true. They've been deporting people before their criminal charges. So I've heard on some major news outlets. Juan?
So this is from October 5th.
The flush means, so if somebody gets domestic violence, it's no bueno. What do you, when you flush a toilet, why do you flush a toilet? First of all. So if domestic violence, any type of crimes involving children and kids, they're going to get a toilet flush. There it is, yeah.
I don't see what says she's pregnant.
Pregnant? How dare you put your hands on a pregnant woman?
So
elderly too. Yeah, I can't forget about the elderly.
And also, I don't know if it's domestic because I don't know if they live together or have children together. So I'm going to reset it for a probable cause hearing.
And you guys can remember, this is a jail setting. So if they flush the toilet, they got toilets all over the place.
Yes, Judge.
So if they flush, you'll be able to hear them when they flush a toilet. They probably got a toilet right next to behind that lady right there, behind that what is it, that shield right there, that cop shield. Like, what do you think? Like in jail, you got privacy? You got no privacy. They got toilets all over the place. You shower in the open. You use the toilet in the open. You just gonna squat and drop.
Good morning, sir.
And you gotta use the restroom, and everybody's gonna see you.
For 2 counts of battery on the law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer with violence, 1 count of resisting without violence, possession of drug paraphernalia, and disorderly conduct. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. This happened at Polo Tropical in Miami Springs yesterday. He's sleeping inside the restroom, refusing to leave.
Man, I hated jail. Yeah, jail's not for. It's not made for anybody. It's not for you to be comfortable. They make it so you are uncomfortable.
Under a table at the southeast corner of the restaurant. He also has a visible cracked glass pipe with residue.
Did she say a Krizak pipe with residue? In fact, we don't have shower curtains the whole time I was there. Marysville, yeah. Medical, you got a shower in your bunk. What? You can't need American jails. How are the jails in the UK? If you don't mind me asking. You got the CL20s laughing out loud. That's right. Yeah. Hey, but these ain't your regular CL20s. You won't be getting this. This isn't your standard prison issued, if you will. Where are these people? This Miami-Dade.
2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, kicked Officer Rodriguez on his left ankle and Officer Barreras on his left leg.
PlayStation in UK prison?
They had to taser him. He stopped resisting.
Do you know about Big Bertha? Are you talking about the block gun? Jails are holiday camps in Northern Ireland. They have tea time. Tea time. Did somebody say tea time?
You refuse to give his name.
Pinkies up, if you will.
So you are ordered to stay away from the Polo Tropical restaurant at 4211 Northwest 36th Street in Miami Springs, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that restaurant. You have to stay out of there, sir. As to count 1 and 2, there's probable cause for a battery on a law enforcement officer. The bond on count 1 is $5,000. Count 2 is $5,000. Count 3, there's probable cause for resisting.
Freeway Freddy? Oh, man. LA County has Freeway Freddy's the size of cats.
Those. Count 3 is $2,000.
And they'll fight you for their food. For your food.
Then counts.
Freeway Freddy. Man.
Count 5, possession of drug paraphernalia. You want $1?
That's fine.
No PC, really. Does it mention what type of residue?
Hey, I'm from LA, so you know I ain't got to know about Freeway Freddy.
There's probable cause for that. I'll set that at $150.
Man, I know about the 4,000 floor, the 5,000 floor. Shh, Wayside.
Judge,
Supermax.
Mr. Ennis is wondering if you would consider releasing him on his own recognizance on these charges.
I can't do that, sir, because it involves battery on a law enforcement officer.
In Russia, life
visit that
means
request with the division judge.
life.
So that's before Judge G. So your lawyer set that up, sir. Good
Getting
luck.
out. Denied. This one ain't going nowhere anytime soon. Hello, good morning. It's raining over there? What? Can buy designer clothes and trainers in the UK prisons. In Florida, you starve to they feed you slop, and it costs 37 cents a day. 37 cents a day.
30 days ago.
Buenos dias, camarada. Hey, what up, Angel?
Next we have is Anderson Fernandez.
That fool looks like Kodak Black.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Hey, thank you for that, Jennifer. Highly appreciate you. He's a baby. That was 15? No. What up, Ella? He looks so young. Who sent that? Hey, Reaper, thank you. Highly appreciate that. In Ohio, they feed you bologna sandwiches. Oh, man, I used to hate bologna sandwiches.
Away from the alleged victim, Ronnie Fernandez. No contact with the victim, either directly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay 500 feet away from the victim. Excuse me.
Damn, that's crazy.
Just I want to make sure.
Yes.
That fool does look young.
500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment.
What this fool do?
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department.
That was doing big boy crimes.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away? You understand you can't go back there?
Yes.
All right.
Just gonna have a moment.
Yes.
That fool ain't going anywhere. This was gonna be in custody. They're not gonna this was going straight to prison. Screw going to middle school, going to high school.
I'd appreciate it.
This was gonna go to prison for quite some time in Florida. Florida does not play around. Unless they send him to a jet camp. But he'll probably fail. Who is this? He would have walked free in Illinois. He'll walk in Massachusetts. Let me see. Unless they put him in a diversion. But you know what? When they do is the diversion programs, a lot of times these kids fail. Florida will give you 5 years for things that you'll get 1 week in New York.
Anything else?
We have that Safety Act. Yup.
Judge, on count 2, I'd actually find no probable cause. I don't see the false imprisonment.
All right, you want $1 on that or no? Sorry. Is that right? All right, count 1 is $5,000. Count 2 is $1. Count 3, I'll set that at $1 too. But I'm finding probable cause for counts 1 and 3.
Hey, thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for the follow. Remember, hey, hitting that follow button is free. It don't cost you anything. I don't think that anybody could be so broke that they can't hit that follow button.
Arno. One.
Thank you guys for hitting that follow button. I know times are rough, but hey, hitting that follow button is free.
Page 13, thank you.
Obviously, you guys ain't that broke because you guys got phones or computers or TVs to watch this.
You were arrested for strong arm robbery, tampering with the victim, battery, and assault.
I'm not sure.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
Yes.
Tapping is free too.
Yeah. Case for the afternoon calendar to give you a chance to have a lawyer be present in court with you, or do you want to wait the lawyer's presence and proceed now? I'll read the stay away order, and you can hire a lawyer at a later date.
My wife and I talked about this, and we were gonna go with
smoke signals
doing the bonding setting.
There's a bondsman here.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to wait? I'm gonna have to do a stay away order from your wife, though. She's not here unless she's here to tell me she's not afraid of you. Let me ask the bondsman. Can the bondsman know if the victim is going to come to court? Does she want a stay away order?
What up, Maria?
Arno, or you don't know? And the bondsman, do they know if the victim's coming in? If there's a victim here in this case, can you raise your hand to be promoted? I promoted the bondsman. Is the victim going to be coming in, or you don't know?
They typed in, no, he's not coming.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So, sir,
And I also have a different address.
what do you want to say?
Pardon me. I also have a different address that I just obtained about 2 weeks ago.
All right, no worries. So you're not living with the victim?
No.
All right, sir, I'm entering a stay away order from the alleged victim, Carrie Arno. No contact with the victim either. Oh, are you okay with the court proceeding now without a lawyer, sir?
Sure.
Okay, so no contact with the victim, Carrie Arno, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. So you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me review.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta learn how to when to fold them or hold them. Like if somebody doesn't want to be in a relationship anymore with you, you just gotta go on. I mean, there's plenty of fish out there. Like why get stuck on one person? Like is it that serious? Ain't nobody worth me going to jail over. If they're gonna get me that mad, I'm out. Rato, see you when I see you. Hit the road, hit the road, dude. Right? They become excessive.
Okay.
No,
Also,
I'm going to jail.
Third party contact is permitted for exchange of your child for time sharing. All right.
Yeah, sometimes it's pride.
I'll set a bonds. I don't mind splitting it or lowering it. He's arguing over. You have money for a bond?
He's a bond.
Oh, the bonds, Mr. Thank you. All right.
Probably.
1 minute.
Yeah, I think Ella, you hit it the nail on the head right there. He thinks his wife is his property. Not only that, imagine like you hook up with some lady or girl that's married to this dude. Now you gotta worry about this fool over here showing up at your.
So you get all future notices. You don't want to miss court.
At the heel of your bed while you're sleeping, looking at you. Oh no, I'm straight. I don't need that. I don't need those type of problems. That's unnecessary baggage there.
Right, so count one, the strong arm robbery. I'll set that at $4,000. Count two, the tampering with the victim.
There's 2 counts. Judge of strong arm.
2 counts. Count 2 is ROR. Count 3, tampering with the victim. There's probable cause
at the foot of the bed. You caught that, Angel? Imagine you're like, hey, you meet this fool's wife, and you think you're thinking she's good.
I don't even. I can make count 2. I'm sorry. I'll make count 3 $1,000. Count.
But little do you know that she's involved with this guy here.
Count 5 assault. What's the standard on that? 150 or 2? I think it's 250.
250.
1 minute.
You're thinking everything's nice and lovely for like the first month because she's able to hide this fool, but then this guy catches wind that she's dating. Whoo-wee. Forget about it.
His ROR. His total bond is $6,000.
And he's a bondsman. That fool, if he gets your phone number, he could probably track you.
Count 1, ROR 2, it's the same charge. Count 3 is 1,000, 4 is 1,000, 5 is ROR. With the stay away order from the victim. Have a good day.
Like then you're on this guy's radar here. He's showing up at your house. He's showing up at your work. He's showing up at your kids' little league games.
William Bouchard, page 13.
You don't want those type of problems. Trust me. Hey, finding my wings. Thank you for the follow. He can show up at my house.
So it's only 600.
Yeah. Oh man, hey, you think you want those type of problems, but trust me, you don't. They need a tracker on him. Put him on GPS, if you will. What do you guys think this guy did right here? He kind of looks like Sammy the Bull.
Good morning, Mr. Bouchard. You were arrested for battery by strangulation.
Ooh.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You're out on probation. There's a hold for F23 24601.
Strangulation? I mean, I'm telling you, strangulation, that's like 1970s, 1980s.
There's probable cause for the charge. You were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Gisette Bielo. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. Must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun,
what up, Katie?
Ammunition.
Hey, Javier, thank you for the follow.
At least surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department. Follow receipt with the court.
I think they're flushing the toilet in the jail.
Living there? Does she have? I know she was staying with you. If she's still living there, you're gonna have to find somewhere else to live.
She doesn't live there.
What up, Pink Poodle?
There's probable cause. $5,000 bond. You'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day, sir.
Love from Chicago. That's right. Hey, gracias. Highly appreciate you. Yeah, for anybody that's wondering why do we keep on hearing a toilet, is we're in jail. You people, they got toilets all over the place.
Good morning, sir. We're arrested for possession of cannabis more than 20 grams, prohibited camping on Miami Beach. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You know, you've been here before for this, and you keep coming back. Or at least for the cannabis.
Damn, this one got popped for cannabis.
He's sleeping on the beach with 3 blankets and a towel to cover himself up. You can't sleep on the beach. It's closed and it's sunrise.
We just watched live court here.
I think sunrise, and that's not till 7:15 this morning.
Man, you can't sleep on the beach? Like, what about you want to take your female hind out to the beach, like with a little picnic basket and be all romantic, have like 2 candles? Then you get arrested for having blankets at the beach. Come on now.
Grams.
This was just trying to smoke a little reefer, chilling on the beach.
Where are you from, sir?
What up, Joseph?
I live on Miami Beach, Your Honor.
I know, but where were you originally moved from?
I moved to Rhode Island. My mother lives in Rhode Island.
This is live, yeah.
You don't want to go back there on your family there? It might be they stop.
I'm a NFL.
Damn, you want to go back?
I own a beach business for athletes on vacation on South Beach. I've lived on South Beach for 5 years.
Well, then I'm not going to appoint the public defender's office for you if you can afford a lawyer.
I'm not rich. I'm just a worker.
You can't sleep on the beach. They're going to arrest you. It's closed from I think from 10 p.m. until sunrise.
Until 5 a.m. I got there at 6 o'clock, Your Honor. I apologize.
It's not. It says sunrise. No, it says sunrise. I know because I walk on the beach every day.
Damn, this one got popped for sleeping at the beach after 6 a.m.
You cannot camp on the beach. So even if it's open and you're there camping, they're going to arrest you. You can't be there camping.
Hey, you heard that, guys.
And when you're sleeping there with 3 blankets and a towel to cover yourself up, and you can't have the cannabis because that's illegal. I don't know why you keep coming back. You must like it here.
Damn, vicious.
Anyway, I'm okay giving the tap program if there was an objection, because he hasn't only had one. He has something from the other day that was no stuff. He doesn't have any convictions.
Judge, would you consider releasing?
No, maybe they can help me find out.
Up next on The Price is Wrong.
I have
What's your address?
1530 Collins Avenue, Miami Beach, 33139, Your Honor.
1530 Collins Avenue. Let's see what that is.
It's an Airbnb hotel type thing about that day, and my identity theft and fraud victim.
Why is the judge looking this fool's address up?
Here for 5 years.
She has on her phone. She gonna show up to his house or what?
You're right. You've been getting arrested since 2021 when you first got here.
Yes, Your Honor. Every court date I've made.
This is Dade County. Dade County, Florida. Hey, what up, Supper Roll?
But that's fine. If you have an Airbnb, let's help you and get you out. I want to make sure you come back to court. You had a lot of cannabis on him. Count 1, the possession of cannabis will be $500. Count 2, prohibited camping is $150. With the TAP program, you get out of jail for free.
Sounds like California. Probably he should probably relocate to California.
Have a nice day.
Hey, what up, Linda?
Oh, I'm gonna give you a date to come back to court. I'm sorry. It's gonna be November 13th at 9 a.m. courtroom 32.
Judge, can you repeat that?
I'm sorry. The court date to come back is November 13th at 9 a.m. courroom 32.
I thought he was trying to kiss her.
Block. And Tap's here. They'll get him out right away, especially if he has an Airbnb staying at. You won't have to wait long. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Have a nice day.
That fool would just try to have a good time at the beach. Probably listening to the ocean waves just hitting, the seagulls just doing whatever seagulls do, flying around and making noises. And then he had a cop walk up on him. He heard static radio. Probably a G went to his face.
Page 14.
Told him not to move. They probably told him to walk with his hands behind his back.
Good morning, sir.
You were arrested confusion direction or
you were arrested pursuant to an arrest warrant charging you with accessory after the fact, tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, and attempted tampering with.
This was 14.
Fabricating physical evidence. So I will appoint the public.
No, this was not 14.
For you. Let me review the problem.
He's 14?
2 cases.
Oh, there's a hold for F23 25027 and F24 566B. So you have to see the.
No, this is a different one, isn't it? You know, they just switched.
Let me review this. So it has to deal with a murder charge. He is the defendant.
Hey, sometimes they have juveniles on here. Sometimes.
So it's an incident from September 5th.
In Florida, they can.
There's a juvenile who was shot.
Yeah, this way, he's definitely not going to be making church on Sunday on the streets. Juveniles wear brown. Thank you, Rafael. Is this live? This is live, but they're not sentencing. This is initial appearances, so they just got picked up within the last 24 hours.
So he's trying to find the shell casings involved in the shooting.
The shell casings?
He also puts the Ring doorbell off. Oh, sorry.
Man, you're funny. He's cooked. Hey, my wife tells me, she's always telling me, don't quit your day job. You're not funny.
There's probable cause for the charges.
Hey, Leash, you're
I'm
back?
setting a bond, $7,500 count 1, $5,000 count 2, $5,000 count 3 with a GPS monitor. I think the judge wrote level 1.
Hey, Tyler, thank you for the follow.
And he also said first appearance judge may not modify.
He tried to clean up. He didn't do a good job. He had one job to do.
It's going to be $7,500 count 1, $5,000 count 2, $5,000 count 3 plus house arrest.
Come on. What time is it in Australia right now? It's like 19 hours ahead. You're already living in the future. It's probably Wednesday where you're at.
I got to take a break for 1 second.
Oh, she's going to take a break. Damn it. 3 a.m. Wednesday. Damn. 3 a.m. All right, so she's taking a break right now. So if you guys got any questions for me, this will probably be. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do poke. I was waiting for my wife to get ready. I was gonna take her to lunch. But where's this live on? This is live on YT. If you will add collect call from. For anybody that wants to watch these, I run these streams daily, all day, every day on YT. Add collect call from. I run Arizona courts, Maricopa County, and Pima County. I do Florida, which is Miami-Dade, and sometimes I'll do Orange County. I also do Polk County and a few other live courts throughout the country in the United States. I know a lot of you guys are coming in from different countries and whatnot, and you guys are not used to seeing the justice system in your country. So I know you guys find this fascinating, if you will. Can we go to another one? Nah, I like Judge Mindy. A lot of people like Judge Mindy too, if you will. Oh, there she is. She's back. I love Maricopa, laughing out loud. Hey, Megan, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Damn, Jenna, what's up? Lefty, gracias for the follow. I like this judge. Let me see, if you will. Let me see. It's for 10:45 Tuesday in Mexico. That's right. Where's everybody tuning in from? If you guys don't mind sharing. I want to see what the cases turn out to be. Levin, thank you for the follow. Alyssa, thank you for the follow. Highly Bay Area, Yay Area, Florida, Vegas, Iowa, England, Australia, Chicago, San Antonio, East Texas, Riverside, Connecticut, Ireland, New York, Nuevo Mexico, in the house, Florida, yeah, Fort Myers, That's right. San Fernando, Valle, the 818, Australia, Boston, Massachusetts, North Wales, UK, Yorkshire, England, let me see, Inglewood, always up to no good, Los Angeles, the 323. That's right. Hell yeah. We got LA up in the casa, Missouri. Welcome to the, let me see, I couldn't even read that one. Colorado, Maryland, Northern Ireland. What? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. North Carolina, 513. Guam. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see.
So now we have
Maricopa County, I see you. 602 Phoenix, that's right.
Speaking with Spanish, please. You are arrested
Cincinnati.
for aggravated assault with a
Hold on,
deadly
let me
weapon.
fix the
I will
screen here
appoint
for
the
you
public
guys.
defender's office for you.
He has an ice hole.
You have an
That
immigration.
fool ain't going nowhere.
Spanish.
Español.
Anybody there? Miss Ortiz is here. I think we got to do it too.
Let me see.
Go through it again.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix the screen for you guys so you guys can see here. Here we go. Bam, there we go. All right, can you
Judge,
guys...
did you say aggravated assault with a deadly?
Yeah, he's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I'm appointing the public defender's office for him, and he also has an immigration.
Señora, usted la acusan de agresión con agravantes con arma mortífera. Voy a nombrar a los abogados de oficio para que lo
Memphis,
representen y
Tennessee.
también tiene orden de retención de inmigración.
Watsonville, hell yeah.
Okay, it's promoted.
Su esposa está aquí, ok, la van a dejar pasar.
She's joining now.
It stopped raining in Arizona,
Active su
Mississippi.
micrófono. Ujú.
Hola,
Hola.
Hello.
buenas tardes.
Oh,
Buenas tardes.
she
Can you
sounds
please
Cuban.
put on your video?
¿Puede por favor
Paso,
activar su video,
Texas.
señora?
Sí,
What's up with Dryer Street
Yes.
out in El Paso,
morning. Please raise your right
Sacramento,
hand.
representing
Por favor,
Sacktown?
levante la mano derecha para prestar juramento.
Oh,
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If
what do you
so,
think she's
state
going
I
to say?
do.
Jura afirma que el testimonio que está a punto de dar en este caso será la verdad, dígalo juro.
She's not properly
Lo
dressed
juro.
for court.
I do.
Please tell me your name.
She's wearing a
Por favor,
crop top
baja la mano, dígame
to
su nombre,
court.
por favor.
Arletis Chile Palma.
Arlete, like, ma'am, are you afraid of Mr. Uran?
She's the victim. This is the translator.
Señora,
Right
Mr. Uran Tuleta.
¿usted le tiene temor, miedo al señor Yuran Turleta?
No,
No.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
¿Quiere que este tribunal ordene que él se mantenga alejado de usted?
no,
Ooh,
No.
but I
Has
love
anybody
him.
forced you or threatened you to
Pero
come
lo
to court today
amo.
to make these statements?
¿Alguien la ha obligado, amenazado para
Chacha.
que usted se presente aquí y haga esta declaración?
no.
No.
Okay. Do you want a cooling off period because it's alleged he put a knife to you and threatened
Damn,
you?
that fool put a knife?
Ok, señora, ¿usted quiere un plazo, un tiempo de reflexión? Porque alegan que él le puso un cuchillo contra su persona.
Damn, she's like, hey,
No,
give me
no.
some chon chon.
No, no.
And she's like,
No,
no.
no.
Thank you.
No.
State any questions?
No, Judge.
Ms. Corey, any questions?
No, Judge. I would
All
have
right,
to
thank you.
consider modifying the statement.
All right.
Now she wants
Sir,
to
I'm
drop the
gonna
charges
enter a
because
modified stay away order from the alleged victim, Arleti Chile.
Ok, señora, ni el fiscal ni la abogada de oficio tienen preguntas para usted. Señor, voy a ordenar orden de alejamiento modificada contra la presunta víctima Arletis Chile.
That's your wife.
her last
No
name is
contact-
Chile.
No
Shin
contact with the
Gators.
vic- I'm sorry, you are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim, your wife. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her
Like that's
in
gonna
any
stop
manner
him.
whatsoever.
Señor, se le permite tener contacto con su esposa, con la presunta víctima. Se le prohíbe ser de cualquier manera violento o físicamente amenazante.
Also, do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
También no participe en actividades ilícitas, señor. No use o tenga drogas ilegales.
Hey, what up,
Do
my
not
last peachy?
purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Hey, my life, I was looking, man.
Señor,
You've
no
been on for
puede
like about a
usted,
year.
comprar, tener, portar un arma de fuego, pistola, arma blanca o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt of the court.
I was looking at some of
Si
my old
tiene
videos
un
I
arma
saw you
de
on the
fuego,
chat. I was
señor,
like, damn,
munición o un
Peachy's been
permiso
on
de
for
arma
like a
oculta,
year.
tiene que inmediatamente entregarlo al departamento de policía más cercano a usted y presentar recibo con el tribunal.
Hey, lady, keep
You
your boobs out
understand
the
modified stay
out
away
the
order,
video
sir?
chat.
Only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted with your wife.
Señor, ¿usted entiende esta orden de alejamiento modificada? Se le permite contacto con ellas siempre y cuando el contacto sea amistoso, no violento. Señor, ¿entiende?
Entiendo.
Understood.
Thank you. So I'm setting a bond. It's $5,000. You have an immigration hold, so you deal with that before you post your bond. Have a good day.
Hey,
Voy
so
a
this
fijar
is
la
what
fianza en
happened.
$5,000.
Look,
Usted tiene una orden de
she
retención de
called the
inmigración,
cops, all
así
right,
que
because
va a
that fool
tener
was
que
putting
lidiar
hands
con
on
eso. Que
her.
tenga buen día. Se puede
But
retirar,
once
señora.
she realized that this fool got an
Gracias
immigration
por
hold,
presentarse. Thank
her
you.
life is changing. This was
Next
done.
is Andrew Redding.
This was getting shipped out. So who's gonna provide for her now that he's gone now? So she's like, damn, ¿qué voy a hacer? What am I gonna do now? This fool, they're gonna deport this fool. I have no trabajo. I don't work. Who's gonna support me? I gotta get this fool out. But it's too late. This out of her hands now. This was going back to wherever he's from. And that's why a lot of people right now they're not calling the cops because just because of situations like that, they're like, man, if I get this fool deported, then who's gonna provide for the household?
Where's Mr. Redding? Is he there?
It's
Did he
all
go
bad.
to-
And
Good
if he's
morning.
Cuban,
Good
I would
afternoon,
definitely
Mr.
not want to
Redding.
go
You were
back to
arrested
Cuba.
for a case from July 16th of 2025. The charge is
No bond.
burglary to an occupied structure and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I guess you got your car back already, right? You don't have to go back there. That's the question. Did you have to go back to Alpine Towing?
She's probably on Facebook
All right,
Marketplace
so stay
looking for a
away
new
from
dude right
Alpine
now.
Towing at 2002 Northeast 154th Street in North Miami Beach, Florida. And stay away from the alleged victim, Bermang Oarte. So no contact with that victim. You must stay away from him. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's probable cause. He went to go get his car from the
Isn't
tow
that
yard.
what you guys use Marketplace for?
Looks like he struck the victim when he went to go do it.
She's gonna
Set
go to
a
Las
bond.
Pulgas.
Count one, the burglary to the structure. You got money for bond?
Yes, ma'am.
$2,500.
Molly.
Count one. Count two, batteries $1,000. Although really, I'll make it 1,500. Count one, 1,000. Count two. It's a few months ago. Good luck to you.
She's probably making some TikTok videos right now, trying to go
So
viral to get a new
1,500 and
dude.
1,000.
She's gonna circle the block, pick me up outfit.
Next is Brenner, page 15.
Hey, what up, Kelsey Lynn? Oh man, I know I'm laughing, but situations like that, they're not any laughing matter, man. Being abused, man, nobody deserves to be abused. Everybody deserves to be treated right. Yo, that judge was Justin Bieber's judge in 2014. What? Judge Mindy? I wasn't aware of that. Ash Trevino, the inmate hopper, probably gonna try to date him. Ella May.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. You were arrested for grand theft, a third-degree felony. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. He's driving a stolen vehicle. I'm setting the bond, and it's $2,500. Good day, sir.
Hey, I seen this video of Ash Trevino where she had like bugs in her hair. I don't know if it was lice or something.
David
And then I saw the video with Junior saying that I think he said that she stunk.
Vander Riggs.
Am I making this up or did this happen? Let me see. Grand theft is taken by means of. Hey, thank you for that sexy lover boy. Let me see. She's been going viral. She's also saw a kid. She went to middle. What? Facts? It happened? Okay, sure. I want to make sure that I wasn't making this stuff up in my mind. Let me see. Not you being up to date with Ash Trevino. I don't follow her like that, but she when she hooked up with Junior, she was coming up on my FYP. So I saw a little bit of that.
You were arrested for battery by strangulation, false imprisonment, and
Another
strong-arm
strangler?
robbery. I will
Why?
appoint the public defender's office for you.
I had to block her. Why? And like these things, sometimes you know without even wanting to know. It's like it pops up on your feed, like, damn, what's happening? Like, oh, Junior's out now? Damn, he's in Texas? I'm like, what in the viral moment here is going on? Let me see. Everyone wants to be her. Let me see. These men need to keep their hands to themselves. I blocked her when she showed. Dang, some of these all the time. You thought that was a soundboard the whole time.
Battery for cutting her hair. Pretty violent. Not to be with you.
I block her too.
He also, let's see.
Hey, it's kind of sad. You know how you see that she neglects her kids and whatnot. And that's not a good example for her daughters.
During the physical.
Definitely not. Shit, they're young.
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are RC.
It's sad. Yeah, it is.
No contact with the victim.
I can't block her. She's entertaining us.
Directly in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not
any
engage in
shows
any
are
criminal
bad too.
activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a fire, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms and
Katie, I'm not sure yet.
and any concealed weapons permits.
You know
to
what?
the
Let me see
nearest
something right
police
now. I know you guys keep on
department and file a
asking
receipt
for
with the court.
Polk County. Let me check.
All right, do you understand the stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
Count one, battery by strangulation is
Superior
$5,000.
Court virtual. Okay, here we go.
Count two,
Felony
false
arrangements.
imprisonment is $2,500. And count three, strong arm robbery, I'll set that.
Strong arm robbery. This was straight with 1980s on us.
No, that should be $5,000.
First
Have a
appearance.
good day.
Good day. Good day. Hey, you know what? But if she's doing all of this, she has to be making money. So I mean, sometimes if you don't want to work, that if you gotta do what you gotta do.
Emmanuel Horta Dominguez. Page.
Spanish, please.
I always watch this on Zoom
16.
because of IT
Good
ads.
morning,
It's
sir. You were
annoying. Yeah,
arrested
Amy.
for aggravated battery. I will appoint the public defender's office
I
for
hear
you.
you. I hear
Buenas
you,
tardes,
Amy.
señor. Usted lo han arrestado por agresión física con agravantes. Voy a nombrar a los abogados de oficio que lo representen.
All right, I'm trying to get into the teams meeting for Polk County. Let's see. Sometimes they'll start at 10. Sometimes it starts at 11. Top revenue generation. Yeah, generated in America. James Flores. Hey, who was on that one time when I was in Miami-Dade court and the judge called me out? She was like, James?
Battery.
James
You are
Flores?
ordered to stay away from
That's
the
me.
alleged victim. Sneer Mari Garcia.
I was.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by
Dolphin.
telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Hay motivo fundado para agresión física con agravantes. Le ordenó que se mantenga alejado de la presunta víctima. The victim's name's Mari.
Leisnier, Leisnier, Mari Garcia.
Lisnier Mauri García. No contacto con esa persona ni directa ni indirectamente. No contacto ni en persona, por escrito, por teléfono, ni a través de terceros. Tiene que permanecer a 500 pies alejado de esa persona en todo momento, alejado de él, su residencia, escuela y lugar de empleo.
Hey, she totally caught me off guard that day. I forgot how to
Social
speak English.
Or other electronic means, and stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times.
No contacto con la presunta víctima tampoco a través de redes sociales o ningún otro medio electrónico. Y le repito, 500 pies alejado de él, su persona, su residencia, escuela o lugar de empleo.
I called her Your Honors.
So, Judge, it looks like the alleged victim started the incident by shoving Mr. Horta.
And the victim also has a possible broken nose.
Because I couldn't be in that
Bueno,
court hearing.
dice su abogada,
So she was
parece que
just
la
telling me to
presunta
come back
víctima fue
tomorrow.
quien inició todo empujando al señor Horta. Y
The police determined that Mr. Horta was the primary aggressor.
la policía determinó que Horta era el agresor principal, o fue el agresor principal.
They say that when saying that Mr. Mari Garcia began shoving Mr. Emmanuel.
Sonia, thank you for the
That
follow.
is just what the witness, Miss Chain, claimed. There were other statements given by other people who said other things, and in the end, the officers determined that the claim that he was the instigator was not true.
Aquí dice la policía, o aquí el reporte dice que
is
Mauri
a working
García
beeper,
es el
yeah.
que empezó a empujar al señor Horta. El fiscal dice, bueno, es lo que eso dijo una testigo Shane, pero
You see
había
this
otras
number right here?
personas presentes quienes dieron versiones diferentes y determinaron que fue el acusado.
If you
Probable
text
cause for
it,
the charge.
my
Bond's
pager will beep.
$5,000. Good day, sir.
Hay motivo fundado para este cargo. $5,000 es su fianza. Buen día.
All right, go.
Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta
Earl
go.
Vickers,
I gotta go.
we're
My
on
wife
page-
already
Reset
that's it. I told you guys I was only gonna be here for a
16. Let me
minute.
review.
But look,
Is that
hey,
on
if you guys want to
for
continue watching,
520-132?
jump on over to my YT page. I'll leave the stream up and running at collect call from, and I would highly appreciate it, and that would really help me. Keep these streams going and whatnot. It'll help me to pay the lights. It'll help me pay my internet bill.
I apologize, Your
and all
Honor.
that good stuff.
On this
At
one, I
Collect
do
Call
have
from.
the
Hey, I do
probable cause
appreciate you guys. I
affidavit.
am Collect Call James. And with that,
Were you reading the pre-trial release
damn,
conditions, Your
Polk
Honor?
County just started.
Yes.
I'm gonna
I
leave
know,
Polk County up for you guys. All right.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Let me see.
Additionally, 16, 17, 18, 24, which is GPS house arrest, court, medical, attorney, work appointments.
All right, Your Honor. At this time, if he's going to be released
Hold on,
on
I'm
pretrial
gonna switch the
release,
screen right
defense
now.
counsel will have no objection to his release on these conditions. If we do need to make a change, we'll file a motion to modify.
It's going to be conditions plus a bond.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, and that bond for false imprisonment is going to be set at 5,000. Domestic violence battery by strangulation
Another
is
one?
F3, so that's 5,000. Criminal mischief is set at 250 previously, and the tampering with a witness will be 5,000.
Is he unlimited or he's appeared?
And are you going to be appearing throughout the proceedings, sir?
Your Honor, I'm covering for the attorney for the area. I work for Musca Law, so the attorney in that area will be covering. I believe it's Terry Tribble, so I'm just covering for him today.
All right. So you believe that they're going to be on it from here on out? Because I think
Yes.
previously the PD was.
Yeah, the PD was previous for these two counts.
But if you're on them, we can mark that. So thank you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. And the bonds were 5,000 each?
5,000 each count, with the exception of the criminal mischief, which is 250.
And the defense has no objection, Your Honor.
All right, guys. For those of you that want to watch Polk County, I'm gonna leave it running on YT at Collect Call from. I got 3 streams or 4 streams running, so you want to make sure you
And
select
the
the
other
right
name
one.
you mentioned, sir, was?
Jordan Flores, Your Honor.
And with that being said, I'm out, man. I'll see you guys later.
Good. Sure. Mr. Flores is here on violation of pretrial release condition. There was a no bond previously set. I'm setting a bond for that violation of $1,000. However, there was no case. That open case was 25MM6093. With regard to that, I'm revoking the bond.
Your Honor, if I may, defense counsel would like to be heard. Your Honor, we're objecting to the probable cause affidavit for the new charge. I've seen the probable cause affidavit on this case, and while it states that he came out of his car rubbing his crotch area, there's no statement of any organs being exposed by the officer or in his calls, as far as I've seen in the PCA. So we would object to probable cause on the new law violation, and argue that the bond should be maintained in the previous case, based on the fact that the alleged violation that stands would technically be a low risk technical violation, as it is not a new charge.
No, it isn't a new charge, but it is a direct violation of the pretrial release that he was put on. And the condition was to stay away from parks and places where children were. And he was at the park, apparently, potentially, making himself happy. The bond on it was set for 1,000. However, I'm revoking the bond on his other case. Yeah.
This was 25/6903.
Yes. Thank you. And thank you, counsel. I will impose all the conditions of pretrial release that were previously on with regard to this case.
I'm sorry.
That's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Okay. Yes, thank you. It is 25 mm 6093.
Did
I miss something?
I don't know.
All right, Mr. Taylor.
Hey, good afternoon, Judge. We're going to Spanish one first.
All right, we have Ms. Cordelius here.
You want me to do my English one first?
Do it in English, then she gives Spanish.
Okay, the United States versus Robert Filer, Filer, 0259292.
Possession or trafficking in amphetamines, felony of the first degree. His office was previously appointed. Are you going to be on this case throughout?
No, he was the previous, sorry, it's being pre.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I changed it this.
Yeah, the different pages. Sorry about that, Mr.
I know you're going to be represented throughout the whole case, but
Excellent.
Just 5 minutes. This case was actually was brought up on first appearance hearing this weekend. My understanding from the ASA that covered that is that probable cause was found. The case was continued to today to give the state the opportunity to file a motion for pretrial detention on the count of trafficking in amphetamine, 200 grams or more. And I have provided a copy of the motion for pretrial detention to defense counsel if I may approach.
You may.
Providing a hard copy to the bench. If the court were to find that to be facially sufficient, the state will request this case be set for a hearing on that motion Monday, the 20th. That's next week at 1 p.m.
Mr. Taylor.
that works for the defense, Judge.
All right. Send it over for motion for pretrial detention, finding the order is legally sufficient for the time being, or the request, and we're set it for 10:20 at 1. Thank you. No bond right now.
The Spanish case I have, Judge?
Yes.
State versus Reiner, Rito, Guevara.
Rito, he's at South.
Keep here.
The victim. Yes, he's got 10. Yeah. Person.
Are you on his case first?
At this point, it's just a limited notice of hearing.
Ms. Cordelius, if you would, do you swear to wellly and truly translate Spanish to English and English to Spanish?
I do, Your Honor. Antonia Gutierrez, certified Spanish interpreter.
Thank you.
That's the issue first. Yes.
We're here on a charge of domestic violence, battery, petrol strike upon a pregnant person.
Your Honor, who is this gentleman?
Brito Guevara.
Señor Brito, ¿usted necesita un intérprete?
Sí.
Ok, Brito Rivera. Muy bien. Oh.
Here today charged with domestic violence, aggravated battery, offender, victim pregnant.
Está usted aquí por un cargo de violencia intrafamiliar como un agresor hacia una víctima embarazada.
Sí.
Yes.
What is your?
Judge, State's Counsel and I are in agreement that this was incorrectly listed as a second-degree felony, and it should be a third-degree felony.
En este caso, el Estado, el fiscal está de acuerdo que el cargo fue incluido en la lista como un delito grave en segundo grado y de hecho tendría que ser un delito grave en tercer grado.
We don't have any issue with probable cause, but the alleged victim is here and would like to be heard regarding contact with the defendant.
No tenemos ninguna dificultad con este cargo, motivo fundado, pero la presunta víctima está presente y quiere hablar en cuanto a tener contacto con el acusado.
All right, you can have her approach. And when you raise your right hand, do you swear or affirm any testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
¿Usted jura y afirma que el testimonio que va a hacer será la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad? ¿Lo jura por Dios?
Sí.
Yes.
Please state your name.
¿De su nombre completo?
Iliani Gutiérrez López.
And
Liani Gutiérrez López.
how do you know Mr. Brito Guevara?
¿Cómo es que usted conoce al señor Brito Guevara?
Hace 13 años. O sea, yo llevo 3 años con él. Él es mi esposo.
He's my husband. I've lived with him. Dijo 3 años.
13.
I've lived with him for 13 years.
And are you in fear of him?
¿Usted le teme a él?
No.
No.
Would you like for him to be released?
¿Usted quiere que él quede liberado?
Sí.
Would
Yes.
you like to be able to have contact with him?
¿Y usted va a poder quiere tener contacto con él?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody pressured you or coerced you into coming here and saying these things?
¿Alguien la ha presionado o coaccionado para que usted venga aquí y diga estas cosas?
No.
No.
Is your husband here legally?
¿Su esposo está aquí legalmente?
Sí.
Yes.
And is he employed?
¿Tiene él un empleo?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you rely upon his financial support for your family?
¿Usted depende de su ayuda financiera para su familia?
Sí.
Yes.
If the court does allow contact, do you understand that you would have the ability to contact law enforcement if if contact became violent?
Usted sabe que si el juez le permite tener contacto, ¿entiende usted que usted va a tener la habilidad de comunicarse con los agentes policiales o una agencia policial si es que ese contacto llega a ser violento?
Yes or no?
¿Sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. I don't have any more questions for this witness, Judge.
No tengo preguntas adicionales para el testigo.
I have one if I can.
Yes, Your Honor.
Si me
How many
permite, yo
times-
tengo una pregunta.
How many times prior to this have you been alleged to have been a victim at the hands of your husband or Mr. Brito?
¿Cuántas veces cuántas veces antes ha usted sido la presunta víctima a las manos de su esposo, el señor Brito?
No, nunca. O sea,
No,
nunca
never.
ese tipo de problema nunca lo hemos tenido.
We have never had this issue before.
All right, in that case, I will allow for nonviolent contact as a condition of pretrial release, along with the $5,000 bond. Sir, do you know that if she calls the police and say that you were any way, shape, or form violent with her, you're going to turn right around and go right back in? You understand that?
Entonces, señor, en este caso yo voy a permitirle que tenga contacto siempre y cuando no sea violento como una de las condiciones de libertad condicional, incluyendo una fianza de $5,000. Señor, ¿sabe usted también que si ella llama a la policía y si usted ha cometido algún tipo de violencia contra ella, usted podría regresar directamente a la cárcel? ¿Entiende usted esto?
Sí.
Yes.
Additionally, while you're on bond, you are not used to possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition.
Adicionalmente, también tendrá usted como parte de las condiciones de la fianza y condición de libertad condicional prohibido poseer, portar armas de fuego, pistolas, armas o munición.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
You may step to your left. State, do you have
pasar.
anything to ask? Because I didn't. I wanted to find out that one answer.
No questions, Judge. Thank you.
No hay preguntas de la fiscalía.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Yep.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have for the court.
Have a good day.
You as well.
All right, Tony, I'd already gone over the speech with everybody beforehand, but obviously if you could do the Spanish one real quick, and we're going to do all the Spanish.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me do that. Buenas tardes. Hoy vamos a llevar audiencias de primera comparecencia. Estas audiencias tienen 4 propósitos. Primero, le informaré los cargos que ha presentado en su contra la Fiscalía. Segundo, le preguntaré si quiere que le represente un abogado. Si usted ya contrató su propio abogado, hágamelo saber. Si usted desea que su abogado esté presente con usted, trataremos de hacer esos arreglos. Y si usted quiere que le represente un abogado asignado por el juez, entonces se le harán preguntas respecto a su situación financiera para determinar si usted cumple con los criterios reglamentarios para la asignación de la oficina del abogado de oficio. Debe saber que hay un cargo de $50 por la solicitud de estos servicios. Además, un juez pudiese solicitar que usted pague un valor razonable por honorarios de representación. El tercer propósito va a ser determinar si existe motivo fundado para retenerle bajo arresto. Eso significa que existen motivos fundados para creer que se cometió un delito y que usted es la persona que cometió el delito. El cuarto propósito es de revisar el estatus de la fianza, que en ciertos casos que cuando la fianza que se fijó durante el fichaje fue muy alta o en otros casos muy baja. Cada quien tiene derecho a permanecer en silencio. Todo lo que diga puede ser usado en su contra. Un abogado de la Fiscalía está presente en la sala, escuchando todo lo que se dice y además todo está siendo grabado. Así que por favor no diga nada sobre los detalles de su caso o del delito en sí. Las preguntas que se harán serán con relación a si usted quiere un abogado y la revisión de su fianza. Usted bien puede rehusarse a responder esas preguntas. Todos tienen derecho a comunicarse con sus familiares, amistades y su abogado. Les pido que tengan presentes sus derechos y que cuando llame su nombre pasen al frente.
Thank you. I know she's frozen, but
All of them froze. So try going out and come back in.
all right. So now send them back in.
Looks like you can unmute so we can hear you, Judge.
All right. Thank you. I should be muted at this point.
Hi. First one should be Canales, Francisco.
Francisco Canales.
Canales.
So you're here on a violation of your probation, warrant signed by me, which is holding you no bond, and you will be held until our hearing on 11/3 at 12:45.
Señor, está usted aquí por un incumplimiento de libertad probatoria, por una orden de aprehensión firmado por mí. Va a quedar detenido usted sin fianza hasta que usted venga a una audiencia para el 3 de noviembre a las 12:45.
Do you need me to appoint an attorney to help you out with the violation of probation?
¿Necesita usted que yo le asigne un abogado para que lo represente en este cargo de incumplimiento de probatoria?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I will appoint an attorney to help you out throughout this process, and we'll see you back on 11/3 at 12:45. Have a good day, sir. You may step to your left.
Muy bien, señor. Entonces yo le voy a asignar un abogado para que le ayude durante este proceso. Yo volveré a verlo para el 3 de noviembre a las 12:45. Que tenga buen día, señor, y pase a la izquierda.
Next we have Hernandez, Luis, Alberto.
Yes.
Luis Alberto Hernández.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, sir, you're here. The public defender was previously appointed. The charge that you're looking at today is petty theft, second or subsequent conviction.
Señor, está usted aquí, ya un abogado de oficio se le ha nombrado para que lo represente por el cargo por el cual está usted aquí, que es de hurto menor, que es una segunda o vez subsecuente.
Is there gonna update whether or not there is a hold there?
Que vamos a repasar, a revisar a ver si hay una orden de detención.
And sir, we will place you on or give you a bond at this time, bond amount of 5,000. There were
Señor,
conditions of the affidavit as well, were there not?
Yeah, I would ask if you.
Excuse me. Entonces, señor, yo le voy a dar una fianza de $5,000 con las condiciones.
Sanderson Public Defender's Office. He came to court on October 4th for a number of charges.
Él vino al tribunal el 4 de octubre por varios cargos.
And on all of the petty theft second offenses, which are first degree misdemeanors, he received bonds of $1,000 at that time.
Él vino para entonces con varios de los cargos que son delitos menores en primer grado, por los cuales se le dio a él una fianza de $1,000.
So I would ask for 1,000 bond on this charge as well.
Y que entonces yo estoy pidiendo que también le dé una fianza de $1,000 en este cargo.
Saying this is the same incident from the date of the previous affidavit, I will do the $1,000 bond.
Si es que es resultó del mismo incidente de la fecha en el affidavit anterior, entonces lo haré.
Previous pretrial.
Yes, previous pretrial conditions as well.
Voy a incluir las condiciones previas de libertad condicional.
Which is to say 500 feet away from the event location.
Esto es de que tendrá que permanecer alejado a más de 500 pies del lugar de los hechos.
No contact with the co-defendants directly or indirectly.
Prohibido contacto con los coacusados directo o indirectamente.
Thank you, sir. You may step to your left.
Gracias, señor. Pase a la izquierda.
All right, Central, you can call your Spanish.
All right, first we have the Diaz Perez Samuel.
Samuel Díaz Pérez. Yes.
Got it. So you're here for resisting an officer without violence. I'm setting a $1,000 bond at this time. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
Señor, ¿está usted aquí por un cargo de resistirse a las autoridades sin violencia? Voy a darle una fianza a usted de $1,000 en este momento. ¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar un abogado?
No.
No.
I provisionally appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I've read the reports found probable cause. I should inform you that apparently there is a detention hold for you, or at least we signed one, but there is a hold for ICE.
Entonces, señor, voy a darle a usted, le voy a asignar un abogado de oficio para que lo represente. Encuentro que hay motivo fundado. También tengo que informarle que usted tiene una orden de detención para inmigración.
So do you need a retainer meeting?
Yeah.
You don't.
Thank you. You may step to your left, sir.
Gracias. Puede pasar a la izquierda.
So are you still putting a whole process?
Yeah. I think it just doesn't have to be signed by me because it's already been signed by somebody else. Yeah.
Next is Distier Robles, Disdier Robles.
Disdier Robles.
Disdier.
It's around the Diaz.
Okay. So this is a charge of grand theft and unarmed burglary of an unoccupied dwelling. Charges an F3 and an F2. I'm going to set bonds for you, sir, and put some conditions of pretrial release. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
Señor, tiene usted un cargo de hurto mayor y de allanamiento desarmado de una vivienda desocupada, que son delitos graves en tercer y en segundo grado. Voy a darle fianza en estos cargos, señor, con algunas condiciones de libertad condicional. ¿Tiene usted los medios para contratar un abogado?
No.
No.
I will appoint an attorney to help you out with respect to this new case. And
Yo
we'll
le voy a
impose
asignar.
conditions that are on the warrant, sorry.
Entonces yo voy a darle a asignarle un abogado de oficio con respecto al nuevo caso, y también voy a imponer las condiciones de libertad condicional que estaban en la orden de aprehensión.
Which are that you will have a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew. And that you will not have contact with any victim named in any report, affidavit, or information directly, indirectly through third-party social media. You must stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, and school at all times.
Las condiciones son de que tendrá usted un toque de queda de entre las 7 de la tarde y las 7 de la mañana. Usted también tendrá prohibido tener contacto con cualquiera de las víctimas que están incluidas en el informe policial o acusación directa o indirectamente o por terceras partes o las redes sociales. También tendrá usted prohibido acercarse a más de 500 pies de la casa de la víctima, vehículo, lugar de empleo o escuela en todo momento.
Unfortunately, you were out on bond in an open case.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Yes.
Desafortunadamente, usted ya estaba bajo fianza por otro cargo.
Sanderson Flood Defender's Office. First of all, the case we're here for in court occurred on August 21st of the year 2024.
Primero, quiero indicar que por el cargo que estamos aquí, esto ocurrió el 21 de agosto del año 2024.
So this is not a Parker situation. In other words, he can't be held no bond on his other charge.
Así que este no es un caso que caiga bajo la ley Parker, porque que este cargo ocurrió antes y no se le puede negar una fianza.
And second of all, he missed court on the case 2025 CT 6662NE yesterday.
Además que él no compareció a una cita en el 2025 CT 6662 en el Tribunal Noroeste ayer.
And Judge Cole issued a $2,500 failure to appear capias on that case.
El juez Cole emitió una orden de aprehensión por incomparecencia de $2,500 en ese caso.
And so I would ask that he be served with that capias, even though he probably was in jail for this matter yesterday, and that's why he missed court.
En este caso, yo estoy pidiendo que se le entregue esa orden de aprehensión, puesto que él estaba en la cárcel ayer cuando no compareció al tribunal.
I will ask the court, or not the court, but I will ask the jail to serve him with that habeas warrant.
Entonces yo voy a ordenar que los agentes de la cárcel le entreguen la orden de aprehensión.
All right. Anything else? The moment you said 2024, I knew where you're going with that.
What are the bonds on this case?
All right, 5,000.
I think the court can consider his performance, lack of performance in the back of the charge in the other case and setting the bond in the instant case. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, the interpreter was unable to hear that.
I can consider the fact that he was out and in trouble if I like, basically.
En este caso, yo quiero que se considere que él cuando estaba afuera se había metido en problemas.
I'm going to set the bonds for the 5,000 for the, what I believe to be an F3 and 15,000 for what I believe to be an F2.
Voy a fijar una fianza de $5,000 en lo que yo creo que es un delito grave en tercer grado y 15,000 en el cargo que yo creo que es un delito grave en segundo grado.
Additionally, I will put the conditions of pretrial release that were outstanding on the warrant, which is the curfew, and condition 17, which I believe I already announced.
Adicionalmente, yo también quiero incluir que las condiciones de libertad condicional que estaban en la orden de aprehensión, en las cuales yo ya había anunciado que es el toque de queda, y la condición número 17 que yo pienso que ya se anunció.
Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Buena suerte, señor, y puede pasar a la izquierda.
Who's the next one?
The next one is Gutierrez Linares Felipe. Gutierr, easy.
Got it. Sir, you're here on a no valid driver's license.
Señor, ¿está usted aquí por un cargo de no tener licencia válida de manejar?
I'm setting a $250 bond.
Le voy a dar una fianza de $250.
I'm informing you that you have an ICE hold.
Me han informado que tiene usted una orden de detención para inmigración.
And I'm asking if you need these services of a public defender for the help with this no valid driver's license, or can you hire somebody?
Ahora yo quiero preguntarle si usted necesita los servicios de un abogado de oficio para que le ayude en este caso de no tener licencia válida de manejar, o usted piensa contratar uno por su cuenta.
Por mi cuenta.
On my own.
Okay. Retain his owner. Thank you.
Gracias.
Have a good day, sir. You may step to your left.
Que tenga buen día y pase a la izquierda.
Next is Olalede Espinoza.
Olalde.
Olalde.
All right. What's this? This is failing to give info at a crash. More than $50. Misdemeanor of the first degree. I'm setting a bond of $1,000. Do you have money to hire an attorney at this time, sir?
Señor, ¿está usted aquí por un cargo de no haber dado su información en una escena de un accidente o choque con daños de más de $50? Usted tiene el dinero para contratar un abogado. Le voy a dar una fianza de $1,000. Yes.
All right, I'll put you're hiring your own.
¿Usted va a contratar su propio? Yes.
I thought you said point.
And then I note that there is also a hold for ICE.
Señor, también yo tengo aquí, parece que usted será detenido para inmigración.
Have a nice day, sir. You may step to your left.
Que tenga buen día, señor, y pase a la izquierda.
Next is Pinto Rosa, Pinto Rosa.
You are here for possession of a canceled or revoked driver's license, as well as driving on a suspended license. Sir.
Señor, ¿está usted aquí por un cargo de poseer una licencia cancelada o revocada o suspendida?
Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
¿Tiene usted los medios para contratar un abogado en este momento? No.
Right, I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. I will set bonds in the amount of $500 and $500 for each charge. I will note that
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll wait.
I will note that you have authorized as well.
Señor, voy a indicar que usted tiene, se le asigna un abogado de oficio en este caso, en estos casos. La fianza va a ser de 500 por cargo y también quiero informarle que tiene usted una orden de detención para inmigración.
Thank you very much. You may step to your left.
Gracias, señor. Pase a la izquierda.
Aquí. Silva Maldonado, Silva.
Silva Maldonado.
Sir, you're charged with possession of assimilated ID or
Señor, ¿está usted aquí por estar en posesión de una tarjeta de identidad fraudulenta?
I am going to set a bond at this time.
Le voy a dar una fianza.
And the way this is charged, it is charged as felony in third degree. Am I correct on that?
Y me parece que como incluyeron este cargo, lo tienen como un delito grave en tercer grado, ¿correcto?
The report says second. I just want to make sure I'm right.
Esto lo dice en el informe, pero quiero asegurarme que está correcto.
I believe the court is correct.
Okay.
Creo que está en lo correcto, señoría.
I will set your bond, sir, at $5,000.
Le voy a dar a usted una fianza de $5,000.
There is a nice hold. And I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to represent you.
Y tiene una orden de detención para inmigración. Le voy a asignar un abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Buena suerte, señor. Pase a la izquierda.
That's all the Spanish I know of for Central.
All right, Ms. Rodriguez, you want to make one announcement and then we can just muscle through the rest?
Yes, sir. ¿Alguien más que esté presente en alguna de las dos salas que vaya a necesitar asistencia en español? No response, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You too.
All right. South County. South County, you can go back to calling them.
Donatus. What's the name? Donatus. Yeah. See. Donatus.
What?
Okay.
So you're here on burglary with assault or battery with a warrant that has conditions as well as aggravated battery, offender or victim pregnant at the time. Do you have money to hire an attorney at this time, sir?
No, sir.
I can't hear. Okay. All right, I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'm gonna impose the conditions on the warrant, which are the defendant may not use, possess any firearms, guns, weapons, knives, or ammunition. You're prohibited from having victim contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party. You may contact the person listed on the arrest report or the complaint affidavit for any reason. The defendant must stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, victim's place of employment, school at all times.
State request be heard on bond, Judge.
Yes, please.
A judge being accused is charged with first-degree felony, punishable by up to life in prison. The state will request the court consider holding him no bond as he is not entitled to a bond. If the court is not inclined to hold him no bond, the charge is for burglary of a conveyance, which is not an enumerated dangerous crime under 907-043. So the state will not be filing a motion for pretrial detention should the court grant a bond.
Sanderson Flight Defender's Office. I would ask that a bond be set on this case. To me, it looks like this happened outside of the house. It said they were in the front yard of the residence, and the suspect struck the victim in the torso with a closed fist multiple times. So I don't know how the state's going to file on this, but it appears to me it didn't even happen. I mean, I would just ask, I don't know that it's actually a burglary at this point, but I would ask that a bond be set.
He reached into the car and punched the judge. It's burglary to conveyance.
Okay.
So he reached into the car, she was trying to leave to punch her.
Understood. I know the warrant had previously been signed by Judge Kaler, which takes away any need to find probable cause as to the crime, but your point is well taken, in that it does sound like much of the fight, if not all of it, was outside. However, it doesn't help that the victim was a pregnant woman. So I will set a bond, but it's going to be 50,000 with regard to the burglary with assault or battery, and 15,000 with regard to the domestic violence battery on a pregnant person. 5-0 on the burglary with assault or battery.
So they sent me a bond?
Sir, the PD has been appointed.
I can't hear you. What you say, sir?
I was just checking with the clerk to make sure I had appointed somebody to help you through this, and I did. So you should be good. You got a bond of 60,000 or 65,000, which is about 6,500 surety. Have a good day. You can step to your left.
So that's 6,000 altogether for 2 charges?
Yes, sir. And I did tell you to put the picture on these computers on there. Next.
Mr. Cook.
Thank you, Mr. Cook. Willie Cook, you're here today on battery touch or strike and aggravated battery, deadly weapon or instrumentality. Let me see the comments on the sheet. All right, I'm going to set some bonds, sir, and I'm going to put some conditions of pretrial release on those bonds. But first, I want to ask you if you have money to hire an attorney.
No.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. The conditions that I am now imposing are going to be that you will not have contact directly or indirectly or through a third party with the person listed as victim in the police report, offense report, or any complaint affidavit. Additionally, you will have to stay away from her residence or place of employment, school, at all times, vehicle at all times, not to use, possess any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition. You may return to the residence one time within 48 hours of release from custody, accompanied by a law enforcement officer to retrieve any personal clothing, personal health items, medications, or business-related paperwork you might have. All right. And I'm going to set the bond amounts at, these are both F-30s, aren't they? Yes. 5,000 each. Thank you.
Next up, Davis, last name Charles. Davis, Charles.
Now, did we get any response or did anybody reach out to the Department of Corrections with regard to the Georgia case?
Wow. We have state attorney's office judge, though I don't know that my office would have been involved in something like that.
Do you have anything? Is there a conflict? No, for the Georgia case.
Touch or strike is designated.
Yeah. If you look at it, he has, right there. Right here. Yeah, county.
No, that's not.
But is that a long one? No execution there, state picked up only. That's what I'm trying to
Just didn't say pick up only. So
confirm more on extra day. So are we reaching out to them for that? That's what I'm asking.
I don't reach out to you, but that's
Okay,
okay.
who does-
I'm not sure, Your Honor. You can ask first if that's something that.
Hey, when we see that there's an active, arrest warrant from another state.
The only thing they sent was just the FDA cases for this case.
Now, this case is gonna be $1,000 bond.
I'm sorry, who are we on?
Davis, Charles.
Thank you.
Hey, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, Your Honor, I only show the FTA for arraignment in the 25 MN 4172 from Lakeland. It is possible there's something else that there may be an out-of-state warrant, but that would typically not go through my office. I think the way that would typically be handled is if there were one, and if it were an extradition warrant, then if Mr. Davis were to bond out, then he would still be held, and the sheriff's office would notify the issuing jurisdiction via the teletype of that official system, and that jurisdiction would let us know, let the court know through the sheriff's office whether they intended to come and get him or not. And if so, they would hold him for a time, and it would be reset on a first appearance docket for a status. And if they say it's not an extradition or they won't come get him, then he would be released on the bond, but the warrant would presumably still be in effect. But those things don't typically go through our state attorney's office. I would only know about it if it were provided by pretrial, the sheriff's office, or the clerks.
All right, it's just that it is a very serious charge.
I can try to make inquiry. I'm not in this, it puts me in an awkward position because I'm not in a position to ask the court to hold him.
All right. Well, he's got $1,000 bond now, sir. Are you gonna be able to hire an attorney?
I don't have any money. I don't have anything.
I will.
No, I have,
The public defender to represent you. Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Thank you.
Billy Marcus. Maurice.
Finley, F-E-N-L-E-Y.
F-E-N-L-E-Y, yeah.
Warren, Nevada County. That was type on this one. Bench warrant, $500 hold. So I'm setting a $500 bond, or there was previously one set. And there's a hold for Marion County. Can't appoint an attorney for you because it's out of this area. So good luck to you, sir. Should be able to bond out now.
Glover, Jonathan.
Anderson, the defender's office, Your Honor. We were here yesterday on this case. I had a probable cause challenge, so we've already been appointed on the case. The affidavit that yesterday didn't show that ammunition was in the gun. I did get another affidavit from the state showing that, but I still have a probable cause challenge on the ammunition because based on case law and the statute, he can only be charged with one of those counts. And he did get an extremely high bond of $20,000 by another judge yesterday on a possession of firearm by convicted felon. And the case law of State v. Whaley is clear that the state's only going to be able to file on one of these counts. And so I would ask that's why I always argue for no probable cause on ammunition, because it's my opinion, I would think they would file on the gun, but I'm not them. But I would ask if he could be ROR'd or he get in the alternative of incredibly low bond on that, since in 21 days, the state's only going to file on one of those charges.
Okay, Judge, with respect, we're not at the stage of charging. This is still first appearance. As a practical matter, well, as a legal matter, I think the court can still find probable cause for each of the counts and set a bond. As a practical matter, I would simply note that if a bond is, well, if the state does only file one count, but it's the count in which he's released, then he will not be getting credit for any time he stays in the meantime, because he won't be in on that count. Also, again, just with regard to the first appearance aspect of it, I think the court is within its authority to find PC and set a bond.
And then if I respond, I would point out that the officers should all know the law and they should only file on one count in these types of cases. And honestly, I thought they were continuing it to file a totally different charge than the one that they charged based on my reading the affidavit. But if they knew the law, they would only file on one count, and apparently they don't. So I would ask for either ROR or a very low bond on the other count.
Judge, I respectfully disagree with the role of police and the aspect of filing and information.
Well, I get it.
Yes, sir.
And I absolutely have the right to set a bond with regard to both, even if you only go to one. So I am going to set a bond. It is going to be exceptionally high. It's going to be what I thought was the standard for it, which is 15,000. And the PD was previously appointed, but it's only one count that I'm looking at. It's not a count per bullet.
Right, he's already received like a $20,000 bond on the firearm charge yesterday.
But not on each bullet or something like that.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. You may step to your left, sir.
Next one, Isaac Stevens. Isaac Stevens.
Mr. Isaac, you're here in burglary with assault or battery, which is potentially a life felony. Additionally, you have two open cases, case number 25 CT 5521 and 25 CT 5523. If I'm going to set a bond with, well, I don't know that actually. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
Sir.
All right, I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to help you out. You want to be heard on this?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Can you repeat my charges? Because can you repeat my charges, please?
Sorry?
Can you repeat my charges?
Burglary with assault or battery?
Burglary with assault?
Yeah.
And battery?
Yes,
Never
sir.
touched no assault.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. So the charge is a first-degree felony punishable by up to life in prison. Because it is an F1 PBL, the accused is not entitled to a bond. So the state would ask the court to consider holding him no bond in the burglary with a battery charge. Now, I would also note that it is a burglary of a business, not of a dwelling, so it is not an enumerated dangerous crime, which means that if the court were inclined to grant a bond, the state will not be filing a motion for pretrial detention. I would also request the court consider revoking the bonds in the two traffic cases, the misuse of tag and refusing to accept citation, as he's followed up those criminal traffics with PBL. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I respond?
Absolutely.
First of all, Sanderson's Public Defender's Office on his behalf. I would point out the allegations are, reading from the affidavit, that he proceeded to walk behind the employee-only area of the counter while yelling some colorful language at the clerk. Now, obviously, he didn't touch the clerk, so it's not a battery, and it's really thin a line whether this is actually an assault without him putting a fist out or doing anything other than yelling at the employee. I think it's a very weak assault charge, in my opinion. But Your Honor, I would just ask that a bond be set. I would ask that he not be parked in his traffic cases, as they are traffic cases. There's no nexus between those cases and this charge that he has now.
Ordinance that the affidavit reads that the clerk was so placed in fear that clerk thought she would have to defend herself with the firearm. Thank you.
And I thought the bigger problem with it was that it was business and not a home or a residence.
Yes, sir.
And I already appointed an attorney from the Office of Public Defender. I will set a bond, but it will be a high bond considering his 31-page criminal history. And it's gonna be 50,000. Additionally, I am revoking the bond on the 2 cases he was out on bond on. And he will be held until those matters are resolved. Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Next one up is Norton Carlos. Norton Carlos.
VOURNT. You're picked up on a warrant signed by, I believe, Judge Barber, am I right? Or no, it was a non-warrant.
Judge, you want to read it?
Pardon me?
I just want to show you that the defendant now probation for count.
Okay. And the probation, okay. Thank you. He was sentenced to 15 years state prison and 15 years probation.
Yeah, that was for first 2 counts, but 3 and 5 are not. So that's why he said, if you have any questions.
Okay.
So 3, 4, and 5 are not on probation, but.
So with regard to counts 1 and 2, that would be, he's not on probation on them anymore, correct?
For 3, 4, and 5. For 1 and 2, he was on probation. That's what he was convicted of.
Oh,
3, 4, and 5 was not on probation. That's why they was like, they'll leave it up to the court to see how they do.
Is he still on the original probation?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to be held with regard to that until he sees the division judge anyway, and counts 1, 2, and 1 and 2, right? And then 3 through 5. I'm going to still hold him no bond because I don't think it has any effect, and it's the same charges. Yeah. But I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. You may step to your left.
Next one is Laura Marcos.
Wanted to go to court for 3 and 5. Well, count 3 and 5, even though he's not a violation of probation on those.
They just are docketed along with them, I would assume.
Yeah, 2 different case numbers.
At the time of sentencing, they placed him on probation. This is for both the defense and the state. At the time of probation, they placed him on probation or prison, followed by probation, followed by a new term of probation. 3 of those charges aren't covered under the new term of probation.
He's only on probation on the first 2.
Yes. So what I'm asking is, how do we docket those along without making him come back for first appearance again or something of that nature when they realize he doesn't have a bond on him, but he's not officially being held on him either?
Is it a violation or is it nothing?
He's being held no bond on on 1 case with 2 counts.
Yes.
And that'll go to the VOP judge.
Yes.
One of the cases, he's not on probation, so he shouldn't be held no bond.
I mean, if he's not on probation, I think court can ROR him. If it turns out he is on probation, he will not be getting credit for that time.
Yeah, but I believe that letter, so we can ROR him in the last 3. Thank you. All right, next we had
Louis Raheem.
We didn't do Laura.
We didn't do Laura.
We didn't do Laura.
We didn't do Laura.
I do, Sanderson Flood Defender's Office. I do have a qualified challenge on Laura's case.
Clarence.
On Lara's, yeah.
So you're here on domestic violence, battery, touch or strike?
Laura.
FJ.
LARA.
Oh, I apologize. fugitive from out of justice, Texas, will extradite, no bond. You'd be brought back, but did you say this is the case of San Jose?
Just 1 second, and I'm reading something for the first time. I do not have a challenge on this.
I can appoint an attorney for challenging of extradition, sir. If you'd like, I will appoint an attorney to help you with that process.
Can you repeat that again, please?
You are being held because Texas wants you for a warrant that you consider a fugitive on. They're gonna come pick you up, but you have the right to have a extradition hearing, and I can appoint an attorney to help you with that if you like.
Okay, yes.
All right, I will appoint an attorney for helping with that extradition hearing. Thank you. Give it a step to your left.
Now, Louis Rahim.
Sir, you're being held on 3 warrants from out of St. Lucie County for failure to appear. All of them are requesting a no bond status until they come pick you up. If they don't come pick you up by 10/21, we'll bring you back here and we'll talk about that and see if they've made any progress or not. But for now, you're not entitled to an attorney with regard to having to appoint one because it's from another county. So you may step to your left, sir.
Next one is O'Haya.
OHAYA.
Abera.
Thank you. Sir, you're here on a violation of probation warrant signed by the Honorable Judge Kevin Call that says no bond, no bail until you return back in front of the court. So you're going to remain at that status until you get back in front of the judge handling that case. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time, sir?
Not at the moment. I have a public defender, but I do have a question. I was charged with violation of probation September 12th. I've been in for September 12th for that charge. So I'm trying to figure out why I'm getting recharged for that.
This one was from October 10th.
You said what again, Your Honor?
Yeah, this warrant was from October 10th.
Yeah, I was charged with misdemeanor trespassing August 1st. I had first appearance in Central August 2nd. So I'm trying to figure out why I'm being recharged for the same crime.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, no, you were charged with resisting without violence on the VOP initially, and that's a different charge, which you pled out to. I see that.
No, I was charged.
That's why I'm appointing an attorney to help you out.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Jerry Peter.
RUGGERI. Peter? No, Ruggieri is the last. Ruggieri.
So you're here on trespass on property other than a structure or conveyance. It was a failure to appear warrant. There's a $1,000 bond that has previously been set. And your next court hearing is 10/31 at 8:30. So make sure you make it to that one if you bond out. If not, it will be a free ride. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, I do not.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
Savage Cornell.
So you're here on a BOP signed by the Honorable Judge Mark Carpenini It calls for a new bond hold, so you'd be held without a bond till you're brought back in front of that division, which is F7. And do you have an attorney, sir, or do you need one appointed at this time, or can you obtain one?
I need one appointed.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of the state, I'm sorry, from the office of the public defender. You may step to your left. Have a good day.
You too.
Last one, Your Honor, Thompson Travis.
Citizens Legislator's Office. I do want to waive the reading of this one felony charge that he's here for today.
Understood. All right, Mr. Thompson, sir, do you have an attorney? Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir, I do not.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender to help you out. I'm going to set a $5,000 bond. However, if you do bond out, I am going to put you on GPS conditions, which will include, you got to report in, go down to 2021, 22-ish. You must stay 500 feet away from schools, daycare facilities, parks, playgrounds, and you're not to have any contact with a child under the age of 18. Thank you. You're not to use, possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition either.
You just want GPS monitoring?
GPS monitoring, it's not house arrest. Thank you. Have a good day.
You know, there should be two more people at South County, Jose Vasquez and a Charles Warricks.
Jose Vasquez was combative. He refused and he was combative. Have a seat.
They didn't even say the charges.
She told him not to read it, so I'm about to read it.
Okay.
I would ask if they're able to let Mr. Thompson see what the charge is, since he apparently didn't, I guess he didn't know what the charge was.
No, I want to hear what they are.
If he's the only one here, then I have no objection to you.
Sexual predator failing to
I just looked at the
maintain
highlight.
required
Right here. That's where I should go.
registration.
Okay, Your Honor.
And you're not going to argue it right now successfully, and all you can do is get yourself in worse trouble. So I'd wait and talk to that attorney.
Yeah, so I would just ask on the next case, Vasquez to reset it for tomorrow. And what about Warwick's?
And Jay, what about worse?
We didn't get an order for him yet. Warwick, we probably on our first appearance.
WARRINS.
My docket, but.
All right. Well, with regard to Vasquez and Warwick's, I guess we'll bring them back tomorrow. Tink you.
Well, they don't have my order for Lawrence.
That completes South County, Your Honor.
Wait. Right.
They'll probably be on. We haven't had it on today. We don't have it.
This is not the one I printed for you this morning. Is this?
Definitely is.
No, because we got one. Yeah, mine be 7 pages. That's all. It's not the same.
Thank you.
So
All right.
Warwick's to be tomorrow.
Yes.
Now we're coming back to Central. Thank you.
For the females, the first one we have is Bertotti Jessica, Bertotti.
Anderson, then I do apologize, challenge on the driving license and the vote.
All right.
On that particular charge. Important affidavit.
BER.
Affidavit, there was two different citations for number A03 LV3E from May 27, 2024, and also a 10-3 2019 citation of A36A F7P. Your Honor, and the officer wrote in his report, which is incorrect, that these are knowingly, willfully, intentionally driving charges. It made it sound like these are criminal charges. However, they are not. And Your Honor, I've put out the citations, which show that they're both unknowingly driving license suspended or revoked. So these are civil infractions which cannot be used to enhance this first degree misdemeanor. So I would be asking the court for finding probable cause for second degree misdemeanor. And I do have the citations if the court wants to look at them.
I was just looking at the report. Where this charge under 322.32 or 342 A.
And Judge, if I may, just the state's position is that the affidavit states probable cause. We're hearing the affidavit. State's not prepared to argue further facts outside the four corners of the affidavit. Thank you.
These citations are mentioned in the four corners of the affidavit. That's why I cited them, Your Honor. If I may approach the two citations that are contained within the four corners of the affidavit.
Those citations are not in the affidavit.
Yes, yes.
If I could.
They are. It says.
If I could please not be interrupted by counsel, I would very much appreciate it. Counsel. Just wanted to point out that the contents of the citations are not in the affidavit, just their name. And I was just pointing that out for the court. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, the two citations the police officers are relying on that I presented to the court, which is written in the affidavit, in one of the paragraphs, are he's citing them to be criminal charges when they are not. They're civil infractions. And so he either is incorrect or mistaken as to these being criminal charges because they are not. And my position is that the state's only going to be able to file an M2 on this charge because she has no prior criminal driving while license suspended revoked criminal convictions. If these are the two that they're relying on.
Is this what you want? Or is it?
That's what I wanted to get.
You have the next one too, if you'd like.
Yeah.
That was my only thought about talent on this case.
Yeah, no, I was just taking a look at her driving history here. Actual driving.
Right. And she had some criminal ones that were dropped. They're no bill, but the ones he's citing in the affidavit are both civil infractions. Which I don't know why you would cite civil infractions, but he did that, I guess. I don't know why he did it. Because they're not criminal charges.
He didn't have to cite it. I can look at the history and he did write it as 322.342B, which is a second or subsequent offense. Other than that isn't listed, he doesn't necessarily have to list them on the affidavit. If he just does that on the citation and lets everybody know that it's being charged as a second or.
Yes, but he has to have some sort of documentation to show that it should be a second as opposed to a first. And what he put in the affidavit does not support this being a first degree misdemeanor because those are civil infractions. I mean, unless, I missed something.
Oh, no, I'm just looking at her prior history and she does have prior EWLSRs
that were dropped.
It's adjudicated.
I didn't see that when I looked on CCIS. I printed CCIS out also. Just one sec.
At least it was on the driving history something.
It just actually puts it out.
Maybe I did. I did not see any criminal charges for that particular charge, or I would not be arguing this.
Well, no, and I understand that. I'm just I'm looking at two of them. From 2014, 2019, that both have a disposition of, what's 20?
Does it show unknowingly? Does it show it as a civil infraction?
No, the criminal charge. Okay, so.
I looked at this several times earlier in my office, and I did not see any prior criminal charges of this type that he was adjudicated on.
And then regardless, it's a difference of $500.
I know. Usually the state agrees with me, but so this is my first time having to actually argue this.
Well, and I'll make the adjustments I feel are appropriate.
Yes, sir.
If you're resisting an officer without violence, the bond's 1,000. To possession of ID of another, the bond's set at 5,000. The possession display of a council revoked license set at 250. False name to law enforcement. Use of false name adversely affecting another, 5,000. And then the DWLSR I will lower to 500. But I would note that there is a good faith basis if the state chooses to go that route, from what I've seen of the criminal history.
You probably have different history than I have because I didn't see it.
Ma'am, do you need me to appoint an attorney for you?
Yes.
All right, I will appoint an attorney to represent you through these proceedings. Good luck to you, ma'am.
You have a seat here. Bush Trudy, Bush.
Ma'am, you're here on a new bond warrant. There's to be a 5-day hearing set. It was for your failure to appear at jury selection. It was signed by the Honorable Judge David Stamey. So you'll be brought back in front of him on 10/17. You need an attorney. Well, an attorney was previously appointed, so that covers that. Thank you, ma'am. You may step to your left.
Friday. This
Oh.
Friday. Fillinger, Fillinger.
Ma'am, at this time, are you in a financial position where you can hire an attorney?
No.
And you're charged with domestic violence, battery, prior conviction. I'm gonna put some conditions of pre-trial release and give you a bond. So you can bond out. Those conditions are gonna be standard. You probably heard me say them already today. Not use, possess any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition. You will not have any contact with the person listed as the defendant, or I'm sorry, the person listed as the victim in the police reports, notices to appear, complaint affidavit, directly, indirectly, through third party, through social media, or any other means. The defendant must stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, place of employment, and or school. And my note said that you weren't living together at the time. Do you have medications or other things that you need to collect from that property?
No, so he's not on the lease. He's squatting there. That's my property. He's
Okay.
squatting. So I was trying to get a restraining order and I was trying to get the police to go there with me on the non-emergency line. They wouldn't. I never hit that man. He lied about that. Yes.
Which is something that's gonna have to be straightened out once you're out, but I'm gonna give you a chance to get out by setting a $5,000 bond along with the conditions pre-trial release. That you're not to use, possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition. That you're prohibited from having contact with that individual listed in the reports, directly, indirectly, or through a third party. You show verification to pre-trial release services that he's, been moved out of your home or has moved out of your home. Obviously, you're gonna be able to return back home, but in the beginning, I'm going to allow you to return one time within 48 hours, accompanied by law enforcement officers to retrieve any personal clothing, health items, medications, or paperwork that you need. I have to go on what's in front of me. But obviously another judge, given more information, can change that as they see fit. All right.
Okay.
You may
Okay.
step to your left, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where were we? Thank you. Battery, prior conviction. You have the money to hire an attorney, ma'am?
No.
All right, I will appoint an attorney to represent you. I'm gonna set your bond at $5,000. Seeing that you have literally a 100-page criminal history. Although you don't look like you're dangerous, but 100 pages, you had to earn it somehow. You, upon release, are not to have contact with the person mentioned in any report. You understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, ma'am. I'm appointing the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
You have a public defender helping you with this case.
I'm being pleased.
You have a $5,000 bond. Laurent Francisca, Laurent.
Defender's office. I did not see any prior criminal history for her in Florida with her name and date of birth that I had. She's born in 2004. I would ask the court to look at that, and consider that for bond purposes.
All right.
It is Laurent.
Yeah, Laurent, right?
That's correct, yes. John's Angela refused to come up for first appearance. She's in suicide cell.
All right. I guess we'll bring that one back at
We just have to bring her back tomorrow then.
tomorrow. All right, with regard to Miss Laurent here, you're here for domestic violence, battery, touch or strike. It does appear to me you do not have any prior real history. Give us your report again. Okay, that's one back now. I set the bond at $3,000. However, I will advise you that you're going to be on pretrial release. You can't have contact with the listed victim, the person that's an alleged victim in the case, directly, indirectly, or through third party. You will not possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition. You can't call them, use social media to contact. You may return one time within 48 hours. Release, is this actually domestic? Or again, within 48 hours of release with a law enforcement officer for the purposes of obtaining any medications, clothing, things of that nature. I wish you the best of luck, ma'am. I will appoint, well, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No.
We'll appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. Wish you the best of luck. You may step your left.
Thanks. Lindsay, Lindscey.
Sanderson Flood Defender's Office. We've already been appointed to her case. She came to first appearance back on 10/11. I guess it was the weekend. And the state asked for time to file their motion for pretrial detention. I guess at today's hearing. I haven't received it yet.
Judge, the court having found probable cause for burglary, assault or battery, state is filing a motion for pretrial detention, providing a hard copy to appointed counsel if I may approach.
Yes.
I request that the court review that, and if the court finds it facially sufficient, that this matter be set for a hearing on this motion next Monday, October 20th at 1 p.m.
Thank you. The PD was previously appointed. Sir, or ma'am, you're going to be brought back on 10/20 at 1 p.m. for a pretrial detention hearing, because I believe the motion is legally sufficient. Thank you.
Thank you. McKinney, Montana, M-E.
I'm sorry.
M-E-K. M-E-K.
Sandra Smith on her behalf. I did not see any prior record for her in Florida. I would note she's probably around 20 years old. I would ask if she could have a lower bond than that.
I'm sorry, what's the name?
Mekiney.
Thank you very much.
No, criminal ministry. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. The bond was previously set at $5,000. So this is pretrial release. Yeah. All right. I will lower it a little bit, 2,500, but I'm adding pretrial, release condition for the purposes of not going back to the store that was allegedly the store that lost out here. You understand, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, and you will contact pretrial release services twice a week. Don't get in any new trouble or else you're gonna wind up being held no bond. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Melendez.
Jonathan or?
No.
Nareda.
Domestic violence, battery, touch or strike. I'm setting a bond of $5,000 for you. I'm putting you on pretrial release conditions as well. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Those conditions will include no contact with the person named as the alleged victim in the police report, affidavit, or complaint. The defendant is prohibited from being in direct contact or indirect contact through social media, third party, or any place or anything else to try to contact with the alleged victim. And you must stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, vehicle, school, place of employment, and or work. Defendant may return one time to the victim's residence only within 48 hours of release from custody, accompanied by law enforcement officers to retrieve any personal clothing, health, medication needs, things of that nature that you may have. No weapons, firearms, guns. Ma'am?
I have a question. So that's my apartment. It's under my name.
Yeah,
He
I would
already
take
moved
it.
out.
Did he already move out? As soon as you can show that proof to pre-trial release, and I'm having it noted here, or that somebody can confirm that, whether it be an officer or someone else, when you go back that first time to pick up your stuff and it's obvious he's moved out, you can tell them, and then that can be modified.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, what's the next person? I'm sorry.
Right.
Thank you.
Securious. Securious.
Yeah.
T-S-I-K-U-R-I-O-S.
Ma'am, you're here on violation of probation for possession of cocaine, possession of cannabis, possession of paraphernalia, and DWLSR, driving while suspended or revoked. You're being held no bond based on a warrant signed by the Honorable Judge Harb. You'll be returned back in front of that division prior to moving or to a bond being set. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Miss Williams. Haley.
Ms. Williams, you're here on a warrant signed by Judge Grove that says no bond. So you're brought back in front of him. So he's gonna say no bond on this VOP for petty theft. Do you currently have an attorney or do you have the money to hire one?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. Have a good day.
No answer.
Good evening, Judge.
Good afternoon, sir.
How you doing?
That's Anderson driving.
We got Anderson. Is this Brian now?
Yes, sir.
You got a warrant from out of Seminole that requests a hold and for them to be able to pick you up. However, it does set a bond of $500. So you can bond out of that and go back and deal with that at another time. Or you can wait for them to pick you up after you resolve these charges. With regard to the fleeing an officer, marked patrol car, it's charged in F3, so I'm gonna set a bond at $5,000. And knowingly driving while license suspended or revoked, I'm gonna set a bond at $1,000. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
I'm gonna appoint attorney from the Office of Public Defender for counts 2 and 3. Good luck to you, sir. You may step to your left.
Your Honor, can I ask you a question, Mayor?
Yes.
Okay, I have an AFib, and the whole reason for this is because of a medical reason. My blood pressure was at a high level of a stroke level, and that's why this whole situation occurred.
Nothing to do with your 83-page history of criminal history? It wasn't that you were on probation perhaps and got yourself in trouble again?
No, Your Honor, I've actually been taking care of my family. I'm the only person in my household with my wife and my daughter that I take care of. So
And that's what you're gonna have to explain to that, anyway, probation. You're gonna have to explain that to your probation officer, sir. Step to your left.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Ostile Rashad, Austile.
Sir, you got
Your
4 counts, burglary, unoccupied, conveyance, unarmed. 3 counts, petty theft, second or subsequent. 4 counts, 5 counts, thank you, of attempted burglary, conveyance. Setting the bonds as to each at 5,000, so that will be 5,000 for all 12 counts. Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney at this time?
Good, sir. We already have a
Appoint attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Keep this out.
And if you do get out, you will be placed on pretrial release conditions 16, 17, which is you won't possess any firearms, guns, weapons. You won't have any contact with any person named in any arrest report, complaint, affidavit. You can't go to their homes, vehicles, place of employment, or any place else. With this thing, do that.
You want some more?
Nah, look at commercial. Good one. All right, yeah, that's sufficient. Okay. Thank you, sir. You may step to your left.
Oh, check back. It's fine. Cabrera-ish. Isaiah. Cabrera.
So you're being held on for robbery, sudden snatching, and for unlawful carrying a concealed firearm. You'll be held no bond until you come back in front of the court. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I've reviewed the paperwork. Have a good day, sir. You may step to your left.
Your Cabrera, Isaiah, in that cell. Y'all too. I don't know where you're going. Go in that cell. Cajuste, Cajuste.
And VOP warrant signed by the Honorable Judge Harp says no bond. Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney?
Oh.
I will appoint an attorney for the Office of Public Defender. You're gonna be brought back in 11-4. See you get a 1 minute. Have a good day, sir.
Campos, Campos.
Zachary Campos, you're here in possession of paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine. Bonds are set at 1,000 and 5,000 respectfully. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
Yes, sir.
I couldn't hear him properly.
He said no.
Okay, I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you, sir. Review the reports of found probable cause exists. Good luck.
Chestnut. CHESTNUT.
Joshua. Criminal mischief, not more than 1,000 or more, actually, sorry. The bonds previously set at 5,000. Petty theft, first offense, the bond set at 250, burglary of a structure or a dwelling with damages. Oh, are you the attorney representing this gentleman?
Yes, Your Honor. Ben Baxter on behalf of Mr. Chestnut.
Oh, I apologize.
Is this a limited or?
Is this a limited notice or are you representing him throughout?
No,
the-
I'll be representing throughout the proceedings.
All right, thank you. Have you seen the reports? Do you have any challenges?
I have not received the reports, Your Honor, so I'm not in a position to challenge for probable cause. I would just ask that Your Honor set a reasonable bond. My client has, my understanding is he has no criminal history. I'm in good communication with the mother. There's a good support network in place. We just ask that Your Honor keep that in mind when making a determination on bond.
Thank you. And the third charge was like felony, correct? Burglary, structure, dwelling damage.
I feel it as an F1. I don't know that it's PDL.
All right. Thank you. And you're staying on throughout this?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I set that bond, the last one, the burglary of a structure, dwelling with damage at 30,000 cash or 30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's 30,000, and then what?
The 5,250.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. So $35,250.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
going to be a condition of pre-trial leases now to return back to the property, as well as he can have contact with any person listed in the reports as a victim.
Yes, of course, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir.
You as well, Your Honor.
DaCosta, DACOSTA.
Yeah, warrantless VOP. Trespass. Wait, no, that's not right.
The cost of the pay.
Thank you. Petty theft. Was there Friday here? That's going to be held no bond. You're going to be brought back in front of that division. The other one is VOP on petty theft, previous conviction, which will also be a no bond hold until you return back in front of that judge. Do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, Your Honor.
I will appoint an attorney from the public defender's office. Thank you.
Do you know when my court date will be, sir?
I wasn't really giving them out today, but you're lucky. 11/4 at 8:30.
Thank you.
Diaz, James, DIAS.
Possession of paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, or read the reports found probable cause. The bonds are set at 1,000, 5,000 respectively. Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney?
Sure.
I will appoint an attorney from the office stated. I'm sorry. The office.
Put arms on your sleeves.
Defender, and have a good day, sir.
There you go.
I've seen that song.
I'm tired now. Ugh.
Fallon Jason, FALLIN.
Got it. Is it good? It's automatic.
Or FALLIN.
Got it. Both of those are no bond holds, battery and law enforcement officer and resisting with violence, signed by the Honorable Judge Harb. Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney at this time?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna put that you're gonna retain your own. Your next court date is 11/4 at 8:30. Good luck to you, sir.
Haven't seen the second song. Harrison Jalen, HARRISON. Pierre Francisco.
Juvenile probation as well. So you're here on burglary, unoccupied structure. The bond said is going to be set now at 5,000. Petty theft, first offense, 1,000, and possession of harmful or controlled device without prescription, controlled drug without prescription. That's 1,000. If you bond out, sir, well, there's no relation. This makes sense. All right, sir, do you have money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir.
All right, I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you. Your next court date's 11/18.
Oh, Stan.
Skipton Guevara, is he still in the hospital?
Yes, he is still at the hospital.
Thank you.
Our next is Konya Randy, Konyha.
You picked up on 2 charges for testing positive for methamphetamine, which constitutes a violation of your probation. You're going to be held until you're brought back in front of the division judge, at which time you might be able to get a bond set. However, sir, at this time you cannot. Do you have money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender. Thank you.
Stan is on that silver. Pierre Francisco, Lapierre.
Leaving the scene of a crash involving death. Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir.
I'm going to appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Does they want to be heard on this?
Considering the allegations in the affidavit, and they're somewhat lengthy, the state would request an elevated bond and pretrial release to include no alcohol and and for GPS house arrest.
And Ms. Smith?
I would just ask for a reasonable bond to be set.
Leaving the scene is not an enumerated dangerous crime, so we will not follow the motion for pretrial detention.
No, it is the first degree felony, however.
Yes, sir.
And I am going to set a $50,000 bond with regards to that charge. I will put you on pretrial release conditions. Those conditions will include GPS monitor and do not possess any alcohol or go into any bars until this matter is resolved. That's not house arrest, it's just GPS monitoring, so don't lose track of you. Good luck to you, sir. You have the money to hire an attorney?
Oh,
What? This is the new. Okay.
do you need a PD or can you hire your?
I already did. Yeah, thank you.
You're already pointed, okay, you're good. Next is Martinez Juarez, Martinez Juarez. Macaulay David.
You're being held on 3 violations of probation, possession of cannabis, DUI, and possession of paraphernalia, but all of which call for no bond. Warrant signed by the Honorable Judge Harp. Sir, do you have money to hire an attorney at this time?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put down, you're gonna retain your own counsel, and your next hearing will be on the 4th of November. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes. Martinez Marcano, Martinez Marcano.
Sir, you're here on driving while license suspended or revoked, previously $250 bond set. Additionally, you're here for failure to appear at a plea date out of Osceola County. for misdemeanor, and there's a $2,000 bond that was preset for that. Do you need help with the driving charge locally, or can you hire an attorney?
Can you repeat the question again?
Can you
I'm sorry.
afford to hire your own attorney, or can you not afford to hire an attorney?
No.
So you can't afford an attorney.
How much
He
money
said
do you make each month?
how much money do you make per month?
A week is like 3,500, almost 4K a
All
month.
right. You qualify for the office of public defender. I'm appointing you a attorney. When you get out, make sure to make an appointment so they can help you as much as possible. Have a good day. Except you left.
Okay. How much was it?
2,250. Macaulay David, MCAULAY.
So you're here today on use of possession of paraphernalia, bonds previously set at 1,000, and possession of meth, the bonds previously set at 5,000.
Jose.
Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
Yes, sir.
Provisionally appoint the office of public defender to help you. Read the reports, found probable cause did exist. Wish you the best of luck. Your next court date is 11/18. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Perea Christopher, PEREA.
Unarmed burglary, unoccupied conveyance.
Oh, Brian.
Cross the county.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to. They write these abbreviations to make them as complicated as possible sometimes. And felony petty theft, third or subsequent offense. So that elevates it to an F2.
Yes, sir.
All right, 15,000 and 5,000. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
All right, I'll appoint the office of public defender. Previously reviewed the reports on probable cause. You may step to your left, sir.
Placido, PLACIDO.
You're here on domestic violence, battery, purchase, strike. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the office of public defender, setting your bond at $5,000. Additionally, I'm putting you on pretrial release. Those conditions will include that you will not have contact, or you will not use, possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition, or knives. You won't have contact with any person listed as the victim in any arrest report, notice to appear, complaint affidavit. You won't talk to them directly or indirectly through writing, social media, texting, or any other way. You must stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, place of employment, school at all times. And you can return one time within 48 hours of release of custody, accompanied by law enforcement officers to retrieve any personal health items, medications, business-related paperwork that you may need. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, can I speak?
Yeah, you're probably gonna tell me it's your house or your property or something of that nature. You're gonna have to get the attorney that I just appointed to you to file a motion. And unless, you know, you go there with the officer and they have already vacated the house, in which case they can contact pre-trial release and that can be modified. And I'll put that on there. Thank you.
Pope Ryan, POPE.
All right. It looks like
You got 6 FCAs.
Yeah, you have 6 failure to appear warrants that all require 5-day hearings.
Edward.
Here. FTA, this is Pope, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got, burglary, no battery, no assault. Giving false verification of prime broker. Both of those were set out for 5-day hearings on 10/21. Additionally, there's giving false verification to a pawnbroker, burglary, no, the same charge, essentially, the same type of charges. 5-day hearing. EWLSR, driving while suspended, revoked, and DUI, which have a 5-day hearing, no bond, 5-day hearing set. So, sir, do you have money to hire an attorney on those charges?
All I have is a fee to appear out of program. I don't have any new charges.
Well, no, I mean, you had 6 failure to appears on 6 different charges for the program. You also have 12 or another 6 violations of probation charges that are set. So do you have the money to hire an attorney on this?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. And we will bring back for the 5-day hearing on 10/21. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Sanchez Cruz. SANCHEZ.
This is trespass, property other than a property or structure conveyance. Bonds
Shepherd
previously
Curtis.
set at 1,000. I will tell you, you've had 3 arrests in the past 6 months, so I'm gonna up that to 5,000. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Your next hearing is 10/31. Good luck to you, sir.
What day is my court date?
10/31.
10/31?
31st, Halloween.
31? 31st? All right.
Shaw Edward, SHAW. Taylor James.
Grand theft between 750 and 5,000. There's $5,000 bond previously set. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney at this time?
I do not, Your Honor.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Your next court hearing is 11/4 at 8:15. Good luck to you, sir.
So is the bond 5,000 still, sir?
Yes.
Okay, very good, thank you.
Shepherd Otis, SHEPHERD.
All right, this is a warrant with conditions 16 and 17, correct? Actively on probation with regard to, I apologize, 24 CF 9735. Well, I'm not sure when he was placed on probation.
January 14, 2025.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So I will be signing an standard warrant for that. With regard to this, I'm setting a $5,000 bond for the domestic violence battery prior conviction. I'm appointing you an attorney from the Office of Public Defender, and I've reviewed the reports found probable cause. I'm going to put conditions on that bond. You're not to go back to the residence. You're not to have contact with the victim. You're not to possess any firearms, guns, weapons, or ammunition. And you will not go to their home, school, place of employment, and/or work. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
The public defender appointed on the VOP.
I did.
Okay, thank you.
I actually did not say that. Let me add that. I'm appointing the public defender to the DOP as well.
When the court date?
11/18.
$5,000. Your next point is, you're gonna go outside this summer's job.
Okay, this is an add-on charge, Mr. Taylor. Grand theft, motor vehicle, bond set at 5,000. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney?
Yes, sir, I do. I have an attorney appointed.
Any conditions of pre-trial release that you had with regard to the other charges would be the same?
Yes, sir.
White James.
Thank you.
Taylor?
Yes.
He's hiring an attorney. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Virgil, Virdil.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Good afternoon. So you picked up on a no bond warrant or required, or, sorry.
Regarding pretrial release.
Thank you. I read it earlier and I'm looking at the previews. All right, and that is PD has previously been appointed. You have a 5-day hearing set for 10:15 at 8:30. Good luck to you, sir.
Can I ask a question, Your Honor?
Uh-huh.
Would that maybe a day where I can get a bond and be by any chance?
Yeah, the one I just told you about, the one in the next 5 days.
Thank you, sir.
So that's tomorrow.
Oh, it's small.
White James.
Anderson Put Defender's Office. I just wanted to point out he's charged 2 different ways for the same substance. He's charged with a misdemeanor possession of cannabis, but he's also charged with possession of controlled substance for the same cannabis, because apparently it was a prescription marijuana for somebody else. So I just would ask if we could have lower bonds on that, because I have no way of knowing which charge the state's gonna go with in this case.
No objection.
All right, I will lower that possession of the controlled substance without prescription to $1,000 from $5,000. Sir, do you have the money to hire an attorney?
Yeah, no, sir, but I would like a public defender, please.
I will appoint an attorney from the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Your bonds are 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and 5,000 now, so you're a little more manageable. Next court date's 11/18. Have a good day. Step to your left.
Thank you, sir.
Seat second cell.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on my screen. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Did we miss anything or? I apologize. It's all tongue tied today.
Not that I know. That's everybody that we have here.
All right, excellent.
Oh, I didn't. You draw. You draw. No, echo. Thank you.
Good way to grab my signature. We can draw.
That's a draw. No, that's good.